All right, everyone, we are back for our 21st session of Capricious Reverie. This is a session after our yearly session, technically between our yearly session. We've been doing this for a year. It's only confused me because I was doing some work earlier on the graphic for the announcement for this and got it confused with a different graphic because it was on the same day.
Woo! Confusion.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got confused because we've been doing this long enough that it's gotten confusing. Well, not for me, but for me. Not very bright. It's all good.
I can only count to 4.
I can only count it. You're right, though. But here we are, session 21. We are going to hop right back into it as the party is coming to terms with everything that they've learned and having to get themselves back onto the road to start to make more headway on saving the world from the impending doom that it doesn't even know it's facing. So, with that, you know what? Just in case, let me do this one last thing, and I will get you all shifted. We'll be starting you all off as you exit the... You are just now exiting the smaller boats that you've been using to traverse Mirai's Pass, and are now getting your way back to the family manor of Broussard to start to prepare yourself for the rest of the day. It's very early morning still. You can either choose to rest the rest of the day or simply move out, but that choice will be up to you.
Alright, so we're going to kill Broussard's family.
They're already dead.
We're gonna
kill
kill
Broussard's
them
family.
again.
We're gonna stab the ghosts.
What?
Sorry, my mic didn't like me for a second, so I was just talking. I'm like, it's a lot of silence. So,
Understandable.
We
You all-
promise you're funny, Anthem.
so you all make your way back. Everything seems fairly quiet. Actually, as soon as you all step up to the door, the door does kind of just open for you all, so you're free to make your way in. I actually think I don't, but I will change this for you guys. You all can now make your way through doors by yourself. You aren't trapped outside anymore.
Oh. Casually following Broussard.
Yeah, Broussard seems to be walking with purpose.
Now, as you make your way back towards the dining area in the space, you do see the more spectral forms of your mother and father. They seem to be engaged in a conversation. Broussard, in the midst of your approach, you do notice there is something different in this particular area, considering that this place doesn't change much without you noticing. But with that, you see that upon the table is looks to be a note that's been nailed into the table.
Oh, I had my thing muted. I'm sorry.
Oh, buddy!
Oh, This could be one of those days.
What
It
have you
is.
been saying? What have you been saying?
We're gonna get out of the way now. It's okay.
Nothing. It's fine. I had ran into the room and kind of stumbled in, out of breath, and was looking around to see if everybody was still in the same place. And then I asked where the note was on the.
It's just nailed in here, on the tiny table. Give me 1 second. I'll put a little representation of it.
Tiny table.
There we go. I'm gonna stack that down there where no one can see it. And we're gonna shrink it. And we're gonna shrink it some more. We're gonna put this right here.
Oh.
And as you start to make your way into the room, your mother and father, they pause their conversation and look over at you, and they let you know that one of your friends had left you had left everyone a note before leaving themselves. Though they don't say where.
I'm gonna walk over. I do look back, see Obsidian following me, so that's reassuring.
Obsidian is seeming a bit concerned. I'm assuming we heard what your parents were saying, so coming to investigate the note with you.
Okay.
Gonna read the note.
You go to read the note, and I just learned how to show people notes individually, so I'm going to do that.
Oh.
So I'm not sure if that popped up onto your screen like it should.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. So I think I can do it. Oh, okay. I see what I'm supposed to do. So,
You got this. You can do it.
who are you? There you go. There you go.
Oh.
And Obsidian is there too. So there you go.
Oh.
Ooh.
You know what? And I'll pop this up for chat so chat can see through you guys' eyes.
Zaylee, I think it's for you.
Why would one of your friends be leaving me a note?
It's, Obsidian, I'd imagine, is passing the
Just
note over.
Step aside here so you can get in there. Why would you nail it to the table?
Don't ask me, it's your friend.
Well, it's kind of your friend.
Let's see if I can. Oops. There we go. There we go. Hopefully that makes it a
Oh.
little bit more readable.
I suppose it is our friend.
And with that,
Zaylee will try to pry the nail off the table
Ugh.
Thank you. Gosh.
so that she could pick up the paper.
You're able to unpry it. It's not just stuck to the table.
Well, it seems Vern has gone home.
Home.
I hope he makes it.
I hope he'll be safe.
Oh, he's more than capable. He'll be just fine.
I suppose travel shouldn't be any issue for him.
No, he did a lot of it before coming here.
Hopefully we'll see him.
I'm sure we will. He says here if that he finds anything useful, he'll be sure to let us know.
Hopefully he does.
If you don't mind, I'll be keeping this. I'll be needing it.
Fine.
Seems like if anyone here should keep it, it would be you.
Zayla kind of just sighs and folds it up and puts it away.
I hope you all don't mind, but I have something to discuss with my parents.
Yeah, no, we can give you that space.
Of
That's
course.
fine. You can stay
Yes.
here.
It sounded
Huh?
like you wanted. Wait, do you want privacy or do you want us to stay?
You can
Privacy.
stay. I wanted to speak with them about something that I saw in the visions that I saw, and
Well, in that case, if we were going to be talking about the visions anyways, and Obsidian will just kind of lean against the wall.
Hmm.
so when were y'all going to tell me that she was alive?
Your parents share a very concerned look, and contrary to how usually information gets shared, your mother's actually the first one to speak up, and she says, well, it happened after you left. We noticed that we couldn't sense her anymore, at least anywhere within the bounds of here, and when we thought to finally go and attempt ourselves to commune, we found evidence that they had undergone a similar process to you, though a very quick one that left them fairly unstable, and by then it was too late. They had already left the bounds of the past, and we couldn't stop them.
Who is he? Who are they? Who is the end? They said they were here. They've been here among us. They knew about our rituals. Who is that?
They both look at you curiously, as if to, they're waiting for a bit more information on as if they were waiting on a bit more clarification from you, until they speak up again and they go, outside of a few very select people, there aren't any who know about the rituals that we conduct here in the past. There was the king of the time, not the current one, and the hero, The few people they brought with them.
I don't understand. Well, whoever they are, they convinced my sister to leave. And I have to find them.
When was this? This couldn't have been any time recently. We would have told you if anyone had come to the gates since then.
I don't know. The scroll that y'all gave us, they gave us, well, they gave me a vision. I don't. The way the rest of them look, it looks like they all had some crazy things in their heads too. But
It was a lot of stuff to take in, I think.
Felt like it was a long time ago, but at the same time, it feels like yesterday.
Well, if it was a vision of the past, then it could have been for the exact time she spoke to whoever you saw, but it wasn't any time recently. They both share a glance again, before your father speaks up, and he says, I don't know where your sister would go, or who could convince her to step past our own beliefs and do something like this, but
Whoever it was, they convinced her to put some kind of evil heart inside the tree.
Was that what you had pulled out?
Yeah, in my vision, I saw my sister, and they were talking to a shadowy figure, and they called themselves the End. And he said they spoke to her like they knew her. They said they could do the same ritual that I underwent, and all she had to do was put this crazy heart that we found in the tree. And I think it was his heart, or their heart, or I don't know, they were really dark, and yeah.
They're very spooky.
Real spooky. Did you see them too?
I have seen them.
Well, this is just getting weirder.
they both give it some thought, and they go, do you still have the thing that she tried to put in?
No, when we got to the tree, we saw a blood splatter and an axe. And after I came out, I had a hunch that that's what she did. So I opened up the tree and I found the heart. But when we pulled it out, it disintegrated.
They both seem to be thinking independently before they give almost a collective exhale, and they say, the only time that we've seen something like that before was back when we attempted to do the ritual for you. We had to make... They both pause for a second, before finally your mother just carries it on. The ritual requires that we make a part of you a part of the tree. And if that happens, and happens in such a way with the ritual, we can carry it through to fruition. And of course, it requires a enormous sacrifice, but it does end up with someone being able to transcend their own time and whatever fate, it shields them against it. But for her to do this for some person, it means that at the very least, that person was thinking of using the tree as a way to return, or a way to give themselves form in this place again. At the very least, it means that they're not here now.
Great. I don't know. I'll figure it out.
Would removing that piece that made them whole through the ritual have any effect on them as they are now?
Oh, it would definitely be a hindrance. If they've modified the ritual in any way, it means that they were using the tree as a kind of conduit, something that they could feed off on and try and gain a bit more power. But if you've all stopped that, then at the very least you've stepped in their way in a major way.
Oh,
Oh,
well, that is good news, right?
Maybe. I don't know. Does anybody else have any weird things that happened that might correlate?
Silence.
thinking, pardon. I know Obsidian had a vision that was adjacently related.
I did have a vision of sorts.
Do you want to share?
I'm not sure how it relates to anything. Omen would explain the vision, though, of seeing a Asmar that does look a lot like them in battle, saying, I won't have my daughter be a martyr as well.
Sacrifices?
Wait, so might that have been a vision of a mother you might have had, Omen?
I don't have parents.
You certainly
Well-
did at one point.
I never met him.
I am not sure if what I had seen was a matter of the past or the future, but the person that I am after had abilities I had never seen of them before, with fire all around, and when I had asked about the end, they spoke about the hero of all things, and how by the end of this all, they weren't the hero that they thought they were.
So wait, you think the hero is the end?
No, it seemed like when they talked about the end and the hero, they were two different individuals
Oh,
at odds with each other, maybe?
But maybe insinuated that the hero wasn't exactly what everyone paints them to be.
Obsidian nods.
maybe they're not quite the hero.
It's all a matter of perspective, really.
Can I make a perception check?
Yeah, sure. What are you looking for?
I just noticed someone was missing.
Oh.
22.
I'm assuming this is about me.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mika is just not in it right now.
Mika not
Mika is
doing
just
so
kind
hot.
of just staring at a wall. Just got this 1,000-yard stare.
Oh, I forgot to share that I answered my question. Or I asked my question. I got my question answered.
Oops, wrong button.
Yeah, you get a glance of a little like a white uniform, and you either assume that there's something super interesting happening towards like the garden / hall area, or someone has things to think about.
If you would like to talk about your question, Omen, I hope it could be helpful.
Oh. I know I asked where the relics are, but can't find in the notes.
Where they are, it's in yellow.
Oh, I'm blind. My apologies.
It's because it's not near Omen's name.
Yeah, I'm easily confused. But yes, I know where the 4-planar seals are. One is in Skylia Castle. The other one is in the Ebonix volcano. It's in like a far end area. And then there's one behind a waterfall outside of Dusk Haven. And the last one is at the peak of a mountain.
The peak of a mountain?
The peak of a mountain.
It wouldn't be the hero peaks, would it?
I think it was, but hi, DM hotline, hello. Is that where that was?
It depends. You know that the Prosperous Hero Peaks is a place where you wouldn't be surprised if one was. But if you're basing it on your vision, the place that you saw was a mountain that seemed to have this standoffish, it seemed to be made out of this standoffish blue stone that reminds you of the more northern mountains, the Azure Lis Kalos.
Azure what?
Lis Kalos.
Azure Lis Kalos.
In my vision, I asked where the end was. And they told me the prosperous hero peaks.
Hmm.
They also said it's the end of all heroes there, so we might want to go in as villains or something.
Oh, it's time to rebrand.
Huh?
What? You know, we steal a chicken or something on the way up.
Oh, I've done that before.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be a real bother for people, though?
Only one. They don't notice that. And then they just say, like, oh, it's the dang foxes again. Meanwhile, I'm eating good.
Yeah. Diabolical.
Hmm.
If it's
I
a matter of
feel like
virtue, I have no problem going there.
Sorry, Mom, I won't steal a chicken.
Poor chicken. Met at the hands of the fate of the cruel Omen the Butcher.
I've implied so many things in that one statement. A, theft. B, Omen knows how to thoroughly plunk and like debone a chicken.
I don't think Omen does. I think Omen just ate the chicken.
Just raw.
You think if
Omen
Astrid
just threw it in the
hits the
fire.
chicken hard enough, it'll cook?
Hmm.
Not this shit again.
We as a party, we don't own a map, do we?
Oh. Mika must.
I'm pretty
If
sure-
any of us, it's Mika.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Mika
sure
would
we
probably have
discussed it.
one.
Yeah, that Mika does have one.
I have navigator's tools, so I think I have a map.
I will make this easy for you guys.
And an explorer.
Yeah, we went to the library and we got a map too.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, we marked it like a bunch of psychopaths.
Yeah.
Like we always do.
Yeah.
I
We're
was
just
gonna
like, hey, can we
say-
have this map? After we started writing on it.
Doodling all over it. Can we doodle on this again?
You guys should have the ability to doodle on it.
I just want to be able to mark where Omen heard that the planar seals are.
The items.
Sure. You find a color that will stand out. You know what? We'll just do it in black. It's fine. So, somewhere in here.
Ah, okay.
Marked in this little red spot over here is where Obsidian has told you that the volcano is.
Although we think it to be a second hidden volcano.
Yep, you're not quite sure, but they said it was towards one of the ends of the range, so assuming not this end, then somewhere over here.
It could be on this end of the mountain pass or this end of the... You know, it's only 2 months difference.
Actually, we travel around the mountains year round, so
You're making this worse. Oh, if it's not here, we could see if it's on the other side next year.
It's alright, easy peasy. Just punch through the rock.
Punch through the pass.
One is in a waterfall marked there, and then the last one is in this castle.
Okay.
And this is not including the one that we already took care of down here.
That's on my person.
Yep, that is not including that one. That one was not spoken about when you asked. Or rather, when it was asked.
Such a pretty map.
Well, we'll get to see
It
a
would
lot of
be-
it when we start traveling.
It would be a shame if something happened to it.
Oh, no.
Sorry.
Slides the map away from Obsidian.
Please don't eat the map of Obsidian.
Shoves it in
This-
their mouth.
This was Yevon speaking. This was Yevon speaking impulsively. I'm so sorry.
Starts throwing fire icons all over the map.
God. Your inner goblin is coming out.
Oh no, my alcohol spills.
Broken.
Oh no, the match. Oh no.
I'm gonna go make copies of this.
Our alcohol. It's broken.
The alcohol is broken. Go, 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 go.
Oh no! Our
How much
alcoholic
drinking is
broken.
Astria doing right now?
Oh, yo, that's a good question.
Roll
That
a
one
d20.
God.
gift from Rick and Morty where it's the mom
Deeds.
shaking and like pouring the wine.
13.
That's pretty.
Oh, it's a roll.
Well, that's actually pretty above average.
Yeah.
Above
Above average.
average alcohol consumption.
Yeah.
For a
13
normal
drinks?
person or
That's fine.
Astria?
That's on average for Astria, I'd say.
Yeah, that's
below
on
average
average.
for
The
Astria.
roll-
Above
for
average,
sure.
average.
Yeah, this is definitely based on Astria's average. So Astria is drinking more for even what's good for Astria.
Yeah.
That's good.
Just a little bit, you know?
Can you show me on the map where we are right now? Where this town is? Is the clearing?
Yep.
Kinda. It's just a. Yeah.
Okay. Well, it looks like no matter where we're going north.
So we want to look for these seals, right?
I would imagine so.
Better we find them than the end, correct?
True.
We might as well go left to right.
If we do plan on looking for these things, I would much like to stop by my home first.
Sure thing. Where's
Alright.
that at?
It's Kissfire.
Oh,
Oh,
that's not far.
Oh.
Right up the river.
Right down the road.
But I need to be letting my employer know that my contract with Vern is over. And let them know that I need to be extending my vacation of sorts.
You call this a vacation?
Well, I'm certainly not working. She adjusts her shirt.
I guess not.
is
Is
it
saving the world not a job?
okay
Feels
that you've
like
been gone from your work for so long?
It's actually an agreement we have. I'm allowed to pursue my personal interests. So long as I uphold some of their contracts as well.
Ah,
Obsidian does not seem like he fully understands what that means.
Insight check on that? 5.
Yeah, sure. You can insight that if you want.
21?
oh,
The real question is, am I lying?
So, from what I gather, is you're a courtesan cream.
Courtesan.
Yeah, I'm out of character, and so when you say that you were pursuing contracts, it doesn't make sense to me that they would give you contracts for that kind of thing. So that's what I was trying to insight.
Oh, okay, so this is another fun thing. So DM, okay. We've discussed how my work goes. I technically do have contract work as a courtesan.
Mhm.
But I also have contract work in other ways.
Oh my god, this lady of the night, a
It
part
depends
of
on what you were
a
implying.
Yeah.
this lady of the night is a part of a union.
I have rights.
It depends on what you were trying to imply, I think.
I was okay, so I wasn't necessarily implying in either direction though. I was being mysterious on purpose while also trying to tell the truth.
Okay.
a half truth.
Then I will.
Yeah.
I guess I'm picking up on your half-truthedness.
Yep. You get the idea that rather than meaning exactly what she says, the term contract and the use of her time is used in a very, very broad sense.
Super broad.
The broad's being broad.
Broad.
That's what I get paid for.
Among other things.
Teehee.
Among Us.
Among Us.
Bum 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 ba-da-dum.
But yes, if it's not too much trouble, I would like to stop by there first.
I think we can get you there.
I hang my head in shame.
Are you about
Damn
to be
that
jettisoned?
bard! Where is he?
Are you throwing you into the swamp?
Oh my god.
So, when you talk of going to Kissfire, Jean does speak back up, and he goes, "Well, if you all do plan on leaving from here and getting back on the road, we can't possibly having you go out there unrewarded for everything that you've done for Broussard and us here." And John looks over to Broussard and he says, "I want you to go into my office and look into the bottom drawer. There should be a chest. I want you to use what you find there in order to make sure that you all are comfortable in your travels and get everything that you need to be successful."
Yes, sir. I will immediately get up and head that way. Oh, I'm back. Waha! Pew. Oh, Jesus Christ.
You run into the wall.
No, I walked over here and then I see Mika peeking around the corner.
Oh,
That
Mika's
you almost
Mika's
lost your
not
life.
peeking around the corner. It's just
They're just
Mika's
associating. It's okay.
Yeah,
not staring at the wall anymore. They're just kind of like
disassociating.
leaning against the wall, just in the hallway, kind of listening, kind of not. They're just kind of staring straight ahead.
It's that passive trait that Mika has that makes them unseeable until you accidentally almost walk into them.
Oh no.
Could have lost
on,
your
let me-
life.
Hold on, let me just see. Oh well. Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh my god.
Do you actually bump into Miko, or do you just like kind of turn into?
No, I wouldn't be going up that way. I'd be going down.
Okay.
He
But
just
let me
watches
just
through some jumps.
let me try at least. I wouldn't make it anyways. Whatever. Nope. I guess I don't see you.
Just blending in with the surroundings.
Weird. Okay, goodbye.
You mistake me for a corpse. That you got there.
I don't remember setting this one up.
That's not my
Okay.
friend.
With a stick? DM, help me.
I can't help you. You should know your own home.
I haven't seen it in
Let's
months.
stop moving so I can grab you.
No, I will find it. Oh yeah, it's over here.
You
Oh, that's
stepped
not
into
it.
the room. When you step into the office, I'll
Sorry,
I'll
go back.
ship chat's view. So when you step into the office, you find a in a stark contrast to the rest of the home that's kind of been run down, you find a bright space with a glass kind of port leading to the outside that dumps a lot of excess sunlight into the room. You see and being well lit, you see listings of papers, scrolls that's info has been long outdated, strewn about this place. It seems that in the midst of running what was this massive kind of trade center for the southern part of the continent, your father was kind of working all the way up until the decision was made to complete that ritual, and the efforts of his work now walks into his office.
As I'm walking by any of these scrolls or papers or anything like that, does anything pop out, like stand out to me at all? Would you like me to roll?
Yeah, give me an investigation. You're not necessarily looking for anything in particular, but you're trying to see if anything stands out just as you're moving around.
Nope. 6.
Only one piece, not necessarily stands out, but it's the one that's faded the least. It's a notice that's actually on the desk as you walk up to it. It says, you can tell it's from a very, very long time ago, considering its date, but it says, what is it? It says, Noble of Duskhaven assassinated, heir to take position at only 9 years old.
Well, that's unfortunate. All right. I go under the desk and look for the chest.
Alrighty, so you look for the chest, you go ahead and pull it out. It's a fairly heavy set bottom drawer, and when you pull it out, there's a lane inside of it, a large chest. You go to try and lift it up and pull it out. It's got a lot of heft and weight to it. And
Can I lift it?
yeah, you can lift it. It's a bit of a strain, but you can lift it. It's more awkward than anything. And you see ingrained in the top of it, inside of the wood, it says City Finances.
He really wants me to take the money to save the city. I guess it's either the city or the world. Makes sense. I'm like hefting this thing Through the door. Ugh. Chunk. Clunk. 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 Obsidian! Yeah.
Yes?
Help!
Where did you even go?
Down!
Zaylee just points down.
Oh.
You went the wrong way,
You
Obsidian.
went the wrong.
I point.
It's so heavy. Help me.
Okay.
Hold this.
I'm here.
I hand you the chest.
And I'd imagine Obsidian can carry this with little to no issue.
Yeah, it's not too much of an issue. It does have a bit of heft to it, but you can see why you wouldn't struggle with it as much.
Ah, thanks.
You're welcome?
Well, let's go see what's in it. Boo.
I set the chest on the table.
When you set the chest on the table, the rattling of coin is the first thing to catch everyone's attention. Your father gives you a light smile as he nods towards it and kind of motions for you to open it up.
Well, Obsidian, you do the honors.
But this is what your family is entrusting to us.
Yeah.
Shouldn't you...
You did the heavy lifting.
Obsidian looks momentarily rather confused over this positive gaslighting.
I'm gonna walk over and pat him on the back. Go ahead. It's fine.
Okay then. And he'll a bit awkwardly open the chest.
Explosion.
Yep, so let me just...
It was a ploy the whole time.
Yep, so it definitely was a ploy this whole time.
Deck save.
What?
You go to open it up, and the first thing you see is a silver... it almost looks like a ticket you would use to get onto a carriage or maybe see a play.
I've got a silver ticket.
It is... it's addressed for... And it just says admission to all... admission to all with a way in. And once you slide it past, you are greeted with a small cloth that's covering it. And when you lift that off, you see a collection of, and I've got to get my math right here. I've shorted you guys on many occasions, leveling you up without giving you the due compensation. So I've given you the funds for a small city, which comes out to the total of about 5,100 platinum pieces.
Oh!
5,100?
Platinum pieces. Mm-hmm.
Okay, how many of us are there? Counts.
6. Yeah, 6.
That's 850 platinum apiece.
My brain is like short-circuiting trying to do the math with what little platinum I already had.
This is a lot.
That's a small fortune.
Well, we were running a city. A city that won't be needing these funds if the entire world goes to, So with that in mind, I figure I might as well put it to use with those working to a better end. The most important piece, of course, being that ticket. It's going to provide you with a place where you can actually make use of these funds beyond a simple shop.
And where exactly would that be?
Well, we used to have a friend who dabbled in being a bit more, and the only way to reach them is to take that ticket and slide it underneath any door. Give it a second or two. You'll notice the signs that the door is ready to be opened. And once you go in, the ticket will get returned to you, and you'll be in a place where money seems to go a lot further.
I can't say I've ever heard of anything like that before.
Well, needless to
Have I-
say, the person running the shop is someone that is beyond your normal conventions.
That's saying a lot. I stare down at my mom.
Okay. So, I suppose when we feel the need, we can make use of this.
Of course. Until then, it's honestly the smallest thing that I could do. I wish I could do more. I've left you all and my son with more burdens from a time long past than I care to admit.
These burdens would have been something that would have caught up with the world, one way or another. As terrifying of a thought as that is.
It's at about this time, Broussard, you actually receive a message. It is from your good friend Finch. He lets you know that if you all need more time, it's fine, but he's finished his business and will be passing back through the waters near you if you need a trek back northward.
Am I able to send a message back?
Yep, yes you can.
Okay. Hey, everyone. My friend Finch said he's gonna be in the waters nearby soon. Do we want to leave today, or do we need rest? I can have him wait.
Oh, we can rest on the boat, surely.
We could rest on the boat.
I agree.
So we leave today. Alright. I'm gonna send him a message back. Hey Finch. We're leaving home today. Meet
See you soon,
at
winky face.
the normal spot.
Winky face.
Winky face, heart emoji.
Excellent.
You're sure that your message got through, and there isn't a following response.
No, Finch just sends a eyebrow emoji.
Yeah, that is him.
Eggplant emoji.
Wow.
Eyebrow emoji, eggplant, question mark.
Damn it, not again! Well, thank you for everything, especially the crazy visions. Would you like me to move you both before I leave?
They both seem to give it like a quick thought before they shake their head. No, this place suits us just fine, and hopefully once everything gets put to rest, we can start working towards a better end. But for now, sitting across from each other is where we belong.
Okay. I'll be back soon, I hope.
We are very grateful for the hospitality you've given us. We'd not have been able to accomplish nearly as much without your help.
His mother speaks up and says, "Of course, I hope the hospitality makes up for even a small amount of the, I can only imagine are poor memories or perceptions of the future that are to come. What we had you all perform, we didn't do lightly, but we understand that it shakes most to go through it."
I could go again.
Nope. I think we need some rest.
Obsidian's just
it was
looking.
one hell of a ride.
Obsidian's just looking over his shoulder when Omen says that with like a look of absolute fear.
By the way, since Omen doesn't have parents, will you two adopt Omen?
They before they can even like share like that conversating glance, your mother speaks up and goes, "Yes."
Sweet. Hey, Omen.
We're siblings now.
We're siblings now. Let's go.
What do siblings do?
Punches you in the arm and walks away.
Step, bro. I'm stuck.
Wait.
Hold on.
Things are about to get real teal, damn.
I think I drank too much one.
Out of here.
Doing my bardly duties.
leaving.
Thank you.
We're leaving, right?
Leaving.
Oh
I don't even have a washing machine.
Plenty of walls.
What the fuck?
Oh
man.
man.
Oh
Whatever was on my mind is now gone.
no. You're welcome.
Obsidian, stop running.
He's running for his life, man. He's a runner. He's a track star.
You can run, but you can't hide those handsome, strong hands from me.
Runs faster.
So, you all start to head out. The few boats that you use to bring yourselves into the city start to escort you all out. And let's see. Actually, I'll move you guys here while we do a bit of traveling. So, you all start to use those boats to make your way back out into the swamp. The area surrounding Mirai's Paths being a marshland of greens and teals, with the little speckle of red every so often to remind you all that the area is not as safe as it once was, and leaving the only small purview of sanctuary in this place, it is a tense few hours, about half of the day, until you finally reach the spot in which a larger vessel finally meets that brackish water, clearing back up into the waters of the river, and you all board Finch's ship. And while I'm here, I'm going to shift you guys back over here. As I move your tiny little marker flag. Shouldn't have been there in the first place. Should have been somewhere around here.
No, the god steps.
But as you all start to as you all board and you make your way back up, I'm assuming you all inform Finch of your need to go over to Kissfire or
Kiss.
stop there?
Yes.
Alrighty. So he goes ahead and sets sail. Thankfully, your route back northward is a lot simpler than the one that it took to get south. And with nothing but a few more days travel via carriage over to the city of Kissfire, your traveling seems to be going smoothly. Is anyone doing anything in this particular route of time? You've got about 5 days of travel ahead of you.
So we talk about our trauma or nah?
Ayo, you want to talk about your trauma together?
Boy, would I.
Ayo.
We sit down, braid each other's hair, talk about our trauma.
Cry.
Don't worry, I got the I brought the wine.
Jeez. Wait, did you steal that from my kitchen?
Hush. No one knows. Maybe your parents, but you don't know.
Get messed up on some super old aged wine.
Oh,
Hell
damn.
yeah.
Fine wine.
That wine's at
Chugs.
How many
200
hundred
years
years
old.
old?
It's at least 200.
Oh, that's a fine wine.
Yeah, it's gonna be finer than you think. You drank some wine from their kitchen.
Yeah.
You did. Can you do me a favor?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you roll a D100 for me?
Oh god.
Oh.
Oh god. 1D100. Oh, 7. What does that mean?
We're about to find out.
Oh, I'm just pulling up a list that I haven't had the chance to look at in a very, very long time.
Oh, no.
List.
Oh, I'm so
Oh.
excited.
Me too.
You said you rolled a
7.
7?
Yeah.
Okay, so you you go and drink this this potion, and
Ow.
boy oh boy.
Huh.
So with a 7, you go to drink this, and you go, maybe I didn't drink enough. I don't feel anything. And you go to reach back for the bottle again, and your hand passes right through the bottle.
Oh.
You're now, for everyone else who's looking at Astria seems to be fading away into an almost opaque state. And
It's like someone slowly putting down the opacity on like an art thing.
You're trying to figure out which layer you have a smudge on.
it's not
going
long.
astral.
It's not long before the situation gets even worse as you try to like find something to hold on to, something that you can touch until you realize that you're no longer touching the floor, as you hover about a foot off of the floor, and
Oh my god.
you are now in this gaseous state for about an hour.
Obsidian
Oh.
is panicking for at least the first 5 minutes.
You stole fizzy lifting drinks! You get nothing! Continue, sir!
Listen, I'm depressed.
Well, now you're depressed and a fart.
A depressed fart.
Oh man.
Did your depression leave you feeling hollow inside?
Oh,
But,
yeah.
It's okay. This whole thing will be but a haze once it's over.
How are we going to get it down?
Now you know what it feels like.
To chew
Can I
5 gum?
like, can I like move at all? Like while I'm in
Stiff
this.
breeze will fucking push you away.
Yeah, so
Holy shit.
you thankfully enough are moving at the pace of the ship. The ship hasn't just left you floating through the walls.
Okay.
But you
Okay.
can't move. You can't move, unfortunately. The worst part is you're sure that in the last, however long it has been since you started drinking obsessively, this has been the longest hour ever that you couldn't drink.
Oh,
God. I'm starting to get agitated.
Owen picks up the bottle and reads the label because apparently Astra didn't.
This isn't permanent, right?
No, it's not permanent. No.
Is there a label
I
on
missed
this?
my
I'm gonna
beer.
steal this from chat. Actually, this is the brand name is Chateau La Spooky, and and it just has the bottle name is just called Vapor.
Ah,
Hold on.
no wave to it though.
Hold on, where is it? Where's the fucking chat? Oh god.
They're lost. Someone help them.
Oh no.
With the
At least
fancy
not
E
as
though.
long as the time.
Vapure.
There.
Chateau. Vapure.
Yep, and
Vapure de
you're like
Chateau.
that. Your friends kind of debate if this is permanent, and the agitation sets in from not being able to drink. About an hour later, just as you're starting to like get really angry, you become corporeal again and fall about a foot down onto your back.
Are you okay?
I need my beer.
Do you want another sip?
The beer or your atrocious wine?
Good wine, of course.
No! I don't
Did you
want to
steal
do that ever again! Yes, I did!
That's what happens when you steal mysterious bottles. I would know.
It was alcohol. There shouldn't be anything wrong with alcohol. Alcohol is
There
just.
could always be something wrong with strange
I mean, it's
alcohol.
only poison by nature.
On the bright side, it tasted great.
It did. It tasted absolutely wonderful. Except I was stuck in that sorry state for an hour.
You should put a cork in it and hold on to that for later day.
If anyone has it written down, it was an unopened bottle, so it's got about nine more glasses of that drink in there.
You never know when it'll come in handy.
But I was deliberate.
That's
No.
what happens when you drink strange bottles, especially if it's alcohol.
We use those for the firefly rituals.
The what now?
Oh, what?
We all drink the drink. We all become
Gassy farts.
yeah, we're basically floating farts, and then the fireflies come and they fill up the area, and we pray to our gods.
Oh,
It's really pretty with all the shining lights.
it sounds marvelous.
Astria,
Usually doesn't last that long.
am I just overthinking things by chance? But Astria, have you been drinking a lot more these past few days than the usual?
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Astria has been drinking
I'm
more.
doing fine.
Obsidian's kind of just giving you a look of a combination of genuine concern and puppy dog eyes.
Astria looks away.
I think we're all a little bit out of sorts.
I'm fine.
See, and that's exactly why I think we're assuming that.
What?
Omen. It's very hard to be fine, I think, after what we'd seen. Whether we want to speak on the matters or not.
I already spoke about them.
I think the fact that you're remaining calm and composed is what is alarming.
Owen just looks at him like, oh man, I'm still not being normal.
I apologize if anybody saw something really terrible, seeing as it was my father who gave us the scroll in the first place.
It gave us the answers we require, sort of.
It also ended up raising more questions than answers.
That being the case, are you the only ones who got to ask questions?
I mean, I asked the question, so... Did anybody else?
I'm not too sure. Astria, Mika, Zaylee, I don't believe you've spoken about anything.
Sorry, what? Huh? What are we talking about?
The visions and the
Oh.
questions we'd asked.
Oh, I thought we knew everything we needed, so I didn't bring anything up.
Oh,
But did you learn anything? Did you
No,
you
nothing,
ask any
nothing of value.
questions?
Nothing of value. No.
Insight.
That's just like
Insight
so
check,
dismissive.
I gotta roll my deception at fucking disadvantage. Hold on.
No way.
Damn.
Motherfucker!
you son of a
Holy
bitch.
shit.
I'll do try disadvantage.
They
Oh my god.
There's a nat 20 in there.
yeah, they dismissed it so hard that you just knew not to ask again.
Yeah, I'd imagine
Can
from
you
the
even
way
beat a 27?
I
May-
cannot.
I could if I
don't
rolled
think.
an at 20. But
Do it.
shut the fuck up first of all.
Do it at advantage. Do it at advantage.
Okay, sure.
With advantage because Mika's acting really sus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think the
Jesus.
highest I can do is 25, right?
you almost had it.
Okay, but I'd imagine from the perspective of the conversation, cat fiend. Oh my god,
They're like pry
Oh.
open their lips.
y'all really want Obsidian to get this, and I love you for it. Okay, try advantage.
Damn.
Damn.
Man.
We're really
Okay.
close, and Mika is
Yeah.
being really sus. So
I
I will
mean-
just say, yeah, Mika's didn't really learn anything of value pertaining to what everyone was looking for.
What we were quote unquote supposed to do.
Yeah,
I do
but
imagine
you could just tell that it's just
So
Yeah.
what. Yeah.
I will say that there's actually one more inspiration that I'm sitting around from a previous session. Fun thing
Man.
that you can do with inspiration is you can just impose it onto someone else and say, take the lower of the roll from this roll.
Do you want me to?
quad disadvantage.
Quad disadvantage.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
I was just
Oh,
Bro.
continues to just go crazy. I'm glad this isn't a fight.
Okay, so the way that I want to put this is I'd imagine Obsidian is able to at least recognize something is going on.
yes, you can do that.
And
It's not like Mika's hiding the fact that
It's-
something's wrong. It's just that you can't tell what is wrong.
yeah, and it's not necessarily for anything in particular that has him kind of clam up and stop. But what it is in particular is how sharply Mika was dismissing things, and it kind of shuts Obsidian down, to put it lightly.
Hmm.
And he's looking a little awkward for that.
Pats Obsidian on the back.
I'm sorry for even asking.
Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. I didn't have anything to add, so I just kept quiet.
No, of course, and that's fine.
He doesn't seem fine.
Well, this is awkward.
There it is. Okay. Obsidian, I'm very sorry that I learned something, but it again does not really pertain to anything, and it's just it's a lot, and I apologize if I upset you, and yes, and Mika just is incredibly awkward compared to how they normally act around everyone. They normally seem to have their act together, but this time it's just like they are the bumbling mess, like Obsidian.
Is what you had seen something that you don't want to even consider us helping with? Is that why you're being quiet on the matter?
It is the opposite. I'm wondering that if I should ask for help or not, and it's difficult, to put it bluntly.
Okay. In that case, I'd want you to know that if you do decide to ask for help, we're more than willing, I'd imagine.
It's the matter of the world or my paltry issues on the matter. So I'd rather deal with the big things first, and then deal with whatever happens after.
And I do understand that. I want to be clear, but if my own vision was anything to go off of, I just want to express the concern that these things might be related.
I think, given the nature of the spell itself, it's safe to assume that everything that we all saw is correlated.
My issues won't destroy the world, but
What if they do?
I highly doubt it. It's family. I have to be a good child, and I have to take over the head of the house, and I have to do this, I have to do that, I've been ignoring that issue for a very, very long time. And to confront it so brazenly, when I thought, oh, this will be a simple task, just puts a lot on a person. I'm talking too much. I'm sorry.
No. Obsidian's gonna kind of reach over and set his big, strong hand on your shoulder.
Mika kind of doesn't like that.
His big,
Awkward
strong,
moment.
reassuring hand.
Awkward moment
And it's
where
not
he's
anything about obsidian. It just seems like it just makes
yeah.
them wince, and it just
No.
doesn't like the feeling.
And he recognizes that, and he's kind of having that awkward moment where he's not sure what to do with his hand now, but he's going to continue his point as quickly as possible to get this over with. When you are ready to even try and take care of these things, to ask for help, we're here for you. Just as much as we're all here for each other.
We'll discuss it after we deal with our dear friend Sally's issues first with the work.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, I can assure you, there's no problem
You're enjoying
to
this,
be
aren't
solved.
you? Nothing. Never mind.
Zaylee just kind of smiles at them.
Little, like, overly pleasant smile with, like, closed eyes.
Well, I unfortunately also didn't get to ask anything pertaining to our current situation. I, on the other hand, got a first-seat viewing of all of your visions.
Oh.
Mika just looks up at
Oh.
Sally and just grimaces.
She says
That's-
nothing.
That's interesting.
It was quite disorienting.
Obsidian's looking a little pale with this information put forward.
Wait, that's weird.
Imagine.
You didn't tell us earlier.
Well, I don't feel like it is my place to put forth any information you don't wish to put forth.
Ugh.
I am but a fly on the wall. I would not steal your agency in your own matters.
Well, you saw everything. Do you think everything's connected?
It's reason to believe that it is.
Makes sense.
After all, didn't we all meet in one giant dream
This is true.
with the same shadowy figure that you saw?
True.
Oh,
As trivial as we may believe that our individual problems are, they probably bear more weight than we give.
So then, after we take some time to address your work, it'll just be the matter of deciding what to address first, right? If they're all in some way, shape, or form related.
It's anything. One of the locations that was said earlier happens to be my home.
Well,
Oh,
is that the closest location to Kissfire?
Closest technically would be the capital, but I don't think the royal family would take very nicely to us waltzing in trying to steal their orb.
the
Probably not.
capital or the westernmost ends of the Convergence Mountains.
Hmm.
On the map, where's mine? Anthem?
So if you guys are looking at the map, yours
Yes.
is this town up here.
Oh.
Namely, this little spot next to it.
Didn't we have a party or something that we were supposed to get you to?
Mika briefly mentioned it earlier, and it happens to be the same thing.
Wait, Anthem?
Hmm.
Would I happen to know any of those locations?
You murdered someone in all those locations.
That's the capital. That's where you have to go. That's your trauma. This is my trauma. This is Obsidian's trauma. I don't know whose trauma this is, but it's gonna be
Possibly
someone's.
Obsidian.
Another
Yeah.
possibly Obsidian's trauma.
It's like either this is the volcano or this is the volcano, and we have no idea.
Yeah, that's a thing too. It's just like it might
Secret
be here, it might be here,
volcano.
it might be
Okay,
there.
wait, so
be here.
this is my trauma.
Yeah,
Yep,
this
that
is
is
your
the
trauma.
capital.
This is my
These
trauma.
arrows
Okay, that's
making me
cap-
sick.
And I think it's been discussed before that Zaylee, Mika, and Astria have all seen the orb in the castle.
And we know it's there.
Yes.
Okay. I'm blind. Thank you.
So we know where one is definitely.
As long as
We
it's not
need-
been stolen, and if it gets stolen, I'm sure we'd hear about it.
One kinda. One it could be anywhere in this entire thing. And then
Mhm.
one in this general vicinity, right?
This vicinity.
I thought that's where the dude was.
No, the dude is in
In this
this
in this
vicinity.
this one. Okay, so this is where the other one is.
All the
So-
black circles are possible seals.
Okay, so we have the entire Ebonics convergence end to end. We have the capital, which is very singular. We have Mika's home, and then we have the entire mountain range.
The chat can't see the map, so the chat has no idea what we're talking about.
Nope.
Oopsie.
It'd be that way.
It'd be that way. I'll show them. Let me zoom them out really quick.
Question, Anthem.
Answers.
Seeing as how Obsidian has lived in the Ebonics convergence his entire life, given the time of year, would he know where exactly his people are in the range?
Oh yeah, they're floating. Let me change this
Downriver.
color actually. They're floating somewhere right there.
Nice.
Oh, fuck you.
You're welcome.
So do we just want to take a boat across the water and up the river over to where Mika's home is after this?
And then work our way west?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like if anybody had information on the locations of these things, it's probably the people that Mika's affiliated with.
Would I know about the history of Duskgazer and all?
Yes, your family holds their history in a very lofty place.
So
it's-
I know exactly what happened. Well, not exactly what happened, but I know what happened during that one time
yes
that we had to deal with a bunch of sessions with.
hmm You would definitely be either fairly familiar with the event from just word of mouth, or at the very least know that it's something that you could look up fairly easily.
Our family keeps extensive records of our history, and in our history that I had to learn so desperately was a tale of the hero and one of the patriarchs of our family fighting together and with one of said orbs or whatever. So if anything, we might just learn something more from there if you want to go. If not, it's fine. We can go deal with the mountains and
You said a patriarch of your family was fighting alongside the hero?
yes. He unfortunately met his end during the battle, though.
Met his end.
Yes.
In my vision, I learned that the hero and someone called the End were fighting together at one point.
No, I mean,
I'm trying to put things together here.
he
maybe-
lost his life, is what I'm saying.
Life ain't always so easily lost, though.
I highly doubt it's the same man, but if you wish to pursue further, then go right ahead. I only share half my blood with that of this man, and so, you know.
And just
Huh?
maybe.
If it's a matter of just gathering information, then I don't see how it would hurt to start over there. Any information might take us elsewhere, and at least it's a good place to start.
Hmm.
I've never seen a waterfall before.
It's not as beautiful as you think.
Well, that just makes me sad.
Sorry.
Oh.
Nature is beautiful.
Well, we have a direct route to where we're going, so if you change your mind and if we want to go somewhere else, it's fine.
Is this that reverse psychologically?
I think it is reverse psychologically.
Yeah, reverse psychological.
No,
Yes.
it's definitely not.
Yeah.
It's okay either way. Even if we go from east to west, I can keep in touch with my people and get an idea for if anything changes, since they are in the area anyways this time of year.
Hmm. I'll leave it to your prerogative.
How about we see how we feel after we finish off in Kissfire?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yes,
What's
that's
fire
fine.
like?
Yeah.
Make us hoping we'll forget.
Have none of you been to the entertainment capital of the country?
Obsidian shakes his head no innocently.
Mika raises
DM,
their hand.
Has Omen been there?
How long has Kissfire been there?
Kissfire is actually a fairly old city. It's only slightly younger than the capital is. It would have existed in the time span in which you thought it would have existed.
Would it be different?
Yes. It's a much bigger city than what you remember.
Okay. I mean, might have visited. It's kind of small.
Small?
Yeah. They had a little place you could go dancing. They had a fair. There was this nice little inn I remember, but that's about all I can remember.
I dare
Sounds-
say it's nothing like that now.
Oh,
Certainly hasn't been in my lifetime.
I was gonna say that sounds like a lovely place.
Think of the capital, but brighter, more cheerful, music in the streets, and it never sleeps.
I
But
like
that's not
this
healthy.
I'm walking here.
I'm walking in.
Oh,
I'm walking here.
That's the Kissfire dialect. They're just New Yorkers.
Remember it, Anthem.
I refuse.
Zaylee has spent years training out her Brooklyn accent, so it doesn't come through anymore.
Oh
Bro,
my
same.
god.
Are you
Just
from
this-
Brooklyn?
This pretty tiefling girl with a Brooklyn accent.
Got the Long Island lady accent.
Yeah.
Oh no.
What in tarnation? I'm galloping here.
Hey, Tommy, give me a 12 inches pizza.
Fuck.
12 inches of what?
Oh, you know, winky face.
12 inches of what?
Pepperoni.
Oh, would you like to know?
Pepperoni.
The pepperoni.
But No, I think it's quite the lovely place. You'll enjoy it, I think.
If it's anything like I remember, it should.
If you could find reasons to like it, then I'm sure it'll be interesting, Saley.
Born and raised.
So with that in mind, if you guys want, I will go ahead and proceed you all up to the city of Kissfire.
Yes. Unless you want to kill us.
With more spider sharks.
I would never.
Maybe a Sahagin.
No, why do you want Sahagin so bad?
Oh, we could have killed the Sahagin dude. Fuck.
Suddenly a kraken attacks the boat.
Oh, fuck. We forgot to kill someone.
You don't have to worry about that. It would never come back as a trouble later on, ever.
I don't even remember who that is.
It was the dude that we're supposed to kill for freaking... That was trying to kill the tree or eat the tree or fuck the tree. I don't know.
Don't
Broussard's
fuck the
parents
tree.
will let us know if anything happens.
I can't believe you're gonna let the dude fuck the tree.
What the?
Yo, what kind of RPG fuckery is this?
So,
Where's my cutscene?
What, in the kiss fire?
in the midst of your travel via cart, as you exit the ship, you make your way through finally well-maintained roads. The sight of passing station after station, way stations of sorts, taking the swerving route around merchants that are making their way in and out of these massive city that comes up onto the horizon. A peninsula set in lights, some of them so bright that they can be spotted from outside of the city. The later evening gives rush to a massive metropolis. Towering buildings, some 3rd and 5th and even 7th story high, make their way through. The residential sections give way to burgeoning merchants and entertainment districts. Music being heard and competing against each other in the midst of the streets makes for a travel in which one can barely hear themselves think. As you all make your way through to, well, the city center, the familiar face of Gray lets you all know, well, this is Kissfire. Where are we going?
Shall we head straight to where I need to go?
I suppose so.
This is Kissfire?
It is.
I'd like to imagine Obsidian is looking around, likely to get lost if he fucking drags behind too long.
You just look away. You look away from the group for 1 second, and then you look back, and they're just gone.
Same with Omen, absolutely.
Or
Oh, no,
Zaylee
I'm
and Mika
already
are gone
gone.
because they're the city walkers. You know,
Yeah.
like when someone has lived in the city for long enough, they walk a lot faster than people who haven't been. They're gone
Yeah.
already, and they're the people that you need to follow. So,
Yeah. We're gonna lose them. They're gonna have a Home Alone episode.
This looks a lot different from what I remember.
Like I said, the description you gave didn't seem like anything I was familiar with.
I'm already gone. To the tavern.
Not going to
See
a
you
tavern,
guys later.
Astria.
Bye.
Astria.
grabbing
no.
Astria.
So
Take
taking
comfort.
taking the cart into consideration, where do you let Gray know that you're going?
I believe you'd be heading to the cabaret.
You can drink at the cabaret, Astria.
Yep, which is what I was gonna say.
Oh. Well, why didn't you say that earlier?
What's
Astria
we're
just
leaving.
walks back. Runs back.
Well, where did you think I worked? Some sort of brothel?
What's up?
Let's just
Obsidian,
go.
Obsidian starts asking a question, but then he realizes how stupid it probably sounds and just stops.
I'm gonna lean in over to Obsidian. What's a cabaret?
I have no idea.
Scantily clad women occasionally serving drinks in exchange for coin. It's fun.
Alright, had to wait for a thing to load in.
Clutches his coin purse.
Obsidian's face just starts going molten.
Molten core. Sorry.
Your face, it's melting.
Oh, he has a lava rock.
Let me go ahead and grab you guys. Oh god, no.
Oh no.
Oh no,
Oh
we've
no.
been murdered.
Oh no!
I definitely almost
no.
threw someone into space.
Oh my god.
I want to go to space.
I don't go to space.
Space.
It
Wait,
was
hold on.
me, wasn't it?
Space.
D&D.
Space!
Space.
Space. I go space. Space.
Alright, I'm gonna put
Don't want
this.
to go there. Space is
I'm gonna
dark.
put people
Space
in
is dark.
orders who I think would try and be in front.
Oh.
Alright, let's see if he's right.
Let's find out.
Alrighty.
Obsidian's taking the front.
Fuck no!
So, making your way through the city, it's not long before you enter one of the more bustling entertainment districts. These larger buildings span upwards. Peeking out of the back of the cart, you all see the scene of what seem to be like paper flowers raining down as the balconies are lined with people who are eating or playing or simply waving down to the crowds underneath. The people roaming these streets, even despite the kind of going into the evening time, this place shows no signs of slowing down as you see people who are just getting off of work or people who look like they are dressed up for a night on the town. Slowly but surely, the cart comes to a stop in front of a fairly large building, about 3 stories or so. Gray says that he's going to go and find a wayport to park his cart, and he will meet you all inside. But he drops you off in front, and you all are met with, well, Zaylee's workplace, the Cabaret.
Well, everyone, welcome to the garden.
Whoa. God.
Is that a barker in front?
Is that a what? I'm sorry?
A barker? Like
Yep.
like a crier?
Mm-hmm.
Hear ye, best wenches in town.
Yeah, what are they barking?
They go. They go. Have you ever wondered what a flower would smell like? Have you ever wondered what a flower would taste like? Well, look no further than the garden, where only the sweetest hummingbirds can be found buzzing around, and if you're lucky, you might even catch one of their eyes.
Had Obsidian in the first half, not gonna lie.
The garden. Well, this sounds just like a place for me. Excuse me.
Zaylee, you should lead us in first before things get out of hand.
Yes.
Knocks on the door.
I will walk in.
You can walk in.
I forgot you gave us permission to walk through doors.
Excuse me.
No
I'm just
windows.
gonna go in here
No
and
window stepping for you guys.
Alright, where's the alcohol?
Oh, calm down.
Do I recognize the people working the desk?
Yes, fairly familiar, well-dressed receptionists look up to you and immediately go to start giving their usual spiel before they recognize you, and they immediately go, "You're back! What a wonderful surprise!" And you see one of them rush out from behind the counter to come and give you a small hug.
She reciprocates.
A small hug.
Would you do me a favor and let Auntie know that I'm home?
Of course, I'll start up now and I'll let them know. You can take your time, rest up. We have some people on stage now. Did you want me to get you a room or?
Are any of the side rooms open?
There are a few that are open. Were you hoping for a pool room to entertain your guests, or just one with a lot of seating arrangements?
Zaylee looks at her comrades. You want to play
No
a game or you want to
questions
relax?
entertaining 5 people at once.
Zayla, I didn't know that you were a gardener, and I would really love to see your flowers.
The
Oh,
person
fun.
looks over
Drink?
at you and they say, I hope you're sporting a lot of coin if the flowers are what you're hoping to see.
Well, I was just gonna make them grow a little bit, is all.
Zaylee
Can we have
can't
some
help
seating
but laugh.
arrangements so we can all get some drinks? Yes, thank you very much. I'd like a
Just a
loft.
seating room would be fine.
But I wanted
They
to
go,
see the
okay,
flowers.
well, I think the bar is mostly clear, so feel free to spend some time there. I'll try and open up one of the seating rooms. I think the magenta room will be clearing up the soonest, so we'll go and prepare that for you.
Thank you, thank you. This way, everyone. I'll take you to the bar.
Bar in a garden.
Bruce, I am most definitely not
Is
the
running.
gardener.
And
Is running.
Am I
give me just
missing
one
something here?
second
What?
while you guys are making your way
I
in.
don't really get it myself, to be
Just have to
honest.
do that.
I am what they call here a hummingbird.
Hummingbird.
You don't look like a hummingbird.
Oh, I
Just the
certainly
right
do.
colors. Oh,
Hummingbird.
And as you all step in towards the main room, music starts to take over as a kind of symphony of minstrels and bards up on the stage entertain a wide range of cabaret goers. You watch as servants, men and women, make their way around trays full of drinks, delivering them off to each table's barely mocking off onto individual tabs as they make their way around.
Right here is the bar. You want to take a seat? I'm sure they'll get the room ready for us in no time.
This is a really small garden.
This building has 3 stories, just so you know.
oh
That
my
was-
god.
Oh, I was talking about.
Okay, I was just like, if you think the building's small, I want to put in
No,
scope
he-
how big it is.
Broussard's literally looking for flowers and like terraces.
I'm just walking down this line right here, just looking at flowers and sniffing flowers and stuff.
This doesn't suit you. There is an actual garden outside.
We'll get there.
Astria, you gonna come drink?
You know what? I'm good here.
What?
Does Astria see? I mean, Astria was here just now, but
Mhm.
does she?
Yeah, you would have
Does she
seen
see-
you see the room is full of people in the midst of just their nice party going. There's enough room at the bar for everyone. Down towards the end of the bar, you do see a man. He looks like he's in the midst of his own kind of deliberation. He's got a few mugs kind of spread out in front of them, all of them emptying. He hasn't looked over towards you, though he does seem to acknowledge that there are people sitting down next to him. He's got his face kind of up in the air with a mug to his lips.
Yeah, you know what? You. I'll just stay in the corner. Just tell me when you guys are done, all right?
Zaylee comes on over around the corner. I think Zaylee can pick up on social cues. So,
Yeah, I
I
sure
mean,
hope
everyone
it
just
does.
saw fucking
yeah.
Astria not say I don't want to drink. So I think
Yeah.
that's just
Astria turned down a fucking drink. Something's obviously wrong.
yeah.
So Zaylee just reaches into her pouch and pulls out the cloak to her fine set of clothes and just drapes it on top of Astria. and then proceeds to open her little pouch and pulls out some lipstick and just proceeds to start painting on Astria's face. I'll have you done up in just a few moments. This is easy for me.
And
Astria.
you're in the midst of changing up Astria for just a bit, and this man, he puts his drink down, and the moment that he does, you watch this very keen bartender is already in the midst of pouring another drink for him and slides it down the bar. He catches it almost instinctively, lets out a sigh. He looks over and he kind of like glances over towards all of you, and he goes, oh, I guess it's better not to drink at a lonely bar. You all looking for anything to drink? I'll pay your first round.
What drunk is
I
he?
want something sweet.
Don't suppose they have juice here, do they?
Fermented ones.
The man, you watch him. He kind of hiccups just a bit before he focuses again. And he goes, "Oh, they got sweet stuff here for sure. If you want juice, you've got to be careful. That the more it does not taste like alcohol, the more fucked up you will be."
Maybe I just won't drink then.
Are you sure that? I'll tell you what. You can have what the little ladies having, and I promise it'll be good for you both. Can they both have a passion cider, a little extra salt around the rim?
That's so nice.
And you watch as the bartender nods and quickly starts preparing one of those. What about you two? Please don't tell me you didn't come here to drink. And he goes to start destroying the next cup in his hand.
They said I could taste the flowers.
Flowers. Bartender, any flowery drinks you can think of? And bartender immediately goes, what's your favorite type of flower? I can make anything.
Gosh, there's so many. I think it's a honeysuckle.
Honeysuckle can certainly do. And they immediately go and start making up a kind of like a honey infused margarita with using honeysuckles as the base.
Ooh. Thank you. I'm gonna pick up the drink and just kind of head back over to these flowers as I'm inspecting them.
The flowers look like they're alive on a real vine kind of inside. These kind of dancing lights move independently of the chandelier and the space around you. Different colors kind of dancing around them.
I am enraptured.
And he kind of leans forward, his kind of large frame enveloping the counter as he looks down towards Yumika, and he goes, "What about you? Doing any drinking?"
Yeah. Since Broussard said something about a flower, how about something like forget-me-nots?
Oh, that depends. How much are we trying to forget?
Just a bit.
Just a tiny bit? Okay.
Yes, yeah.
We can help with that. And they grind up. You see them actually pull out a small mortar and pestle, and they start to grind up a few of the forget-me-nots. And just as your drink starts to come out, it's this flashy clear color. They've grinded it up so and mixed it so well that you can't even tell that there was a mineral kind of raptured up in it. He goes, "I promise the flavor absolutely wipes out any idea that you might have had of anything else."
Beautiful. Mika will start just slowly drinking.
As Zaylee and Astria come back around, Zaylee pats her on the shoulder as she passes by. Peony here is just getting a little hookup, but she's fine now.
More the merrier. Sorry. Name's Miles. I was just helping your friends out over here to a drink. You look familiar. Now, are you famous here?
Mika just kind of goes in front of Astria's face. Just a little bit, just a block.
Obsidian to kind of Obsidian, to kind of help with this, is leaning against the bar, so like his massive fucking frame is going into view.
Do you want some
Omen's
sort
leaning
of,
the opposite way, so it's just this fan of people now.
Do you want some sort of like check for me using my disguise kit to help Astria?
Yeah, I will take a I'll take a deception.
Already?
Mhm.
Do I need to roll a
16.
deception as well?
Yeah, give me a deception as well. We'll see how
Oh god!
see how you
Oh, God.
you stack up yourself to
Now,
pretend.
I
it's
got a
not.
minus one!
Well, here's a question:
You have
would
advantage from everyone else blocking you, I
It-
think.
either advantage or like would you get proficiency because of the disguise?
I think just advantage because we're
Yeah,
trying
go
to
ahead.
help.
Go ahead and take the advantage. Zaylee's already done the heavy lifting on doing you up so you don't look like you. Everyone
He's
else
also
is making
drunk
sure
as
there's
fuck.
yeah, he's super wasted. So
Okay.
We are creating
Do I-
a human shield for you.
Alright, do I just roll twice?
yeah,
Yes.
mhm.
Okay. Oh shit.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
doing great.
And then I'll...
19.
19.
Yeah. So,
Alright. Oh my god.
yeah, he leans forward. He's looking at you, Zaylee. He goes, "Are you kind of famous? You look like someone. Someone.
Oh.
A spiffy
Well,
someone."
my name is Zaylee. I'm one of the hummingbirds here.
One of the hummingbirds. I should have known. Actually, one of the hummingbirds was just downstairs. They were putting on a show for everyone. It cost everyone here a pretty gold penny, but I was happy to see someone with so much talent.
Oh, you wouldn't mind telling me which one it was, would you? I haven't been home in so long.
Gosh, who was it? It was but it was a kind of a muscular gentleman. He was a fan of dance. He had everyone captivated on stage. Mavir, I think.
Mavir. Yes, yes.
He called himself a hummingbird,
Right.
more like a hunting eagle. So many people swooned.
He has that sort of charm, doesn't he?
Well, he does. Well, it is great to be in your presence here. Can I get you a drink? I got everyone else a drink. They wanted flowers. I love flowers.
Oh, no. I'm just fine.
Okay, what about your
Thank
friend
you so
down on
much,
the end?
though.
By all means, there's no problem at all. A little lady, do you want a drink?
Just a beer?
Oh, just a beer, just a beer. Can you get them something fancy, please? Some of the fanciest beer you can have that's still just a beer. And they make up a drink for you and hand it over to Astria. Now I know some people are drinking their drinks. Some people asked for a few specific flowers. Broussard, your honeysuckle martini going over great.
Oh. That sounds
Obsidian,
really
they
good.
got you just a juice. And it tastes like juice, so you're kind of not sure if you're in a good place or not.
He is treating this very carefully out of nothing but sheer confusion.
Mika, you got a forget me not, right?
Yes.
Can you do me a favor?
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Can I have a wisdom saving throw from you?
Oh my god. 19.
That's fantastic. Can you do me a favor, roll a d4?
Okay. Two.
Yep, you don't remember the last 2 hours. They kind of fade
Oh.
and grow foggy the more you drink.
Fuck. Where are we?
The garden is a cabaret.
Zaylee's work.
Zaylee's work. Right. Why?
To speak with my auntie.
Family. Okay.
Is it
Yes.
family?
Yes, of course, yeah.
Closest thing to family I have.
Understood.
You could just like squinting and just staring at the drink. They don't remember ordering it. So they drink more is because they don't remember what it did.
Oh no.
Owen's just happily sipping and like nibbling on the extra salt inside.
This is delicious.
I will say that I do pretty well when it comes to recommending drinks. I had a good friend. They were a much more strict person than me, but they did really well when it came to recommending drinks.
What?
Who are you again?
Sorry, did not introduce myself. My name's Miles. I'm with the Iron Gate Guild, best anti-assassin crew you can get your hands on.
I see.
What guild was that called again?
The Iron Gate Guild.
Mika just looks at Astria, and I'm just gonna roll insight real quick.
An anti-assassin guild? So you stop assassins from assassinating people?
Absolutely.
Who are
I do bodyguard work. I do assassinations. He shifts aside his kind of like furred cloak, revealing a massive scar like in his upper in his upper chest, and he goes, "See this? Took a massive wound from what did they call it? One of those exploding bolts for a client I had way back. Got me a
Wow.
promotion. It did.
And a big old scar.
The scar was worth it. Look at me. He puts down his drink and he flexes just a little bit. His clothes are straining to like hold on. I'm built. I'm built for this job. I mean, I'm not built. I'm okay, but you get it.
So, are you on vacation or something?
Oh, no, actually, I have a client. He's in town right now. He is doing some work, but he's supposed to be coming here. Apparently, he's got some business here, so I told him I'd meet him here. He said he'd be fine. Tons of political stuff he didn't want me hearing about. So,
Oh. Wait, so if you've got a client and they're supposed to meet you here and you're an anti-assassin person, then that means that your client might get assassinated in here?
no. Well, here I can't speak for here. I don't have access to everything going on in here. But where they are right now, there's no way.
Oh, okay, because I didn't want to be in here when somebody got nearly assassinated.
You don't have to worry about that. They're a well-known person. People love them. They do all these great talks. They got a bunch of connections, so I think they'll be fine.
There hasn't
okay.
been a murder here in decades. It's fine.
Who are we murdering?
How many
Nobody,
decades?
darlings.
Anybody.
I don't think you should drink anymore.
I think you should finish it.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
What? What?
Barkeep, can we get an elixir for my friend?
Oh, the barkeep turns around.
I think
and
at
they-
this point, Mika finished drinking it because they didn't know what it was doing to them.
They would drink and they'd forget, so they would drink and then they'd forget.
They walk over and they whisper something to the shelf just behind the counter, and they slide forward this little dark. It almost looks like an inkwell. How black and kind of swirled it is. They go back and they set it in front of Mika, and they go, should I only prepare the one, or?
I think they're the only one who needs it at the moment.
What's this for?
Throw it back. Trust me.
It's delicious.
Oh, it will not be delicious, but it'll help.
Help with what?
Exactly that.
With what?
I'm going to ask you to trust me.
No.
Yes.
Trouble in
Mika!
paradise?
Really?
Your
Why are you
memory
so
is a
sassy.
bore. Ooh.
Mika does the hand signs that they taught you, but it's just a series of just like just no, X-nay, just no, negative,
Mika does, Zaylee does it back, just going, fucking drink it.
no.
I hope this seat ain't taken.
Oh, no,
I'm
feel
getting
free
out.
to sit as close as you want.
All right. I'm gonna go sniff these flowers over here.
It'll clear your mind, just drink it.
Why would my mind is perfectly clear.
No, it's obviously vacant right now.
You're
Mika?
vacant. Yes?
I am,
What-
vacancy is in my job description.
Yes, it is.
Would you be so kind as to drink that for me?
Drink
Why?
the juice. Drink the juice.
Because I
Drink
asked
the
you?
Juice.
Obsidian's worried the drink is too spicy, even though the drink is clearly not spicy at all because it's a drink.
It's just a normal drink.
It's just a normal drink. We're trying
I-
to tell Obsidian it's a perfectly normal, fine thing to drink.
You know what? I don't think you've drank enough.
I wouldn't be asking you to do anything, Mika, if it wasn't in your best interest.
You're right. Mika doesn't drink.
As a matter of fact, would you like
Alright.
another of what you had? Did you like the taste?
Absolutely not.
What was it?
There's a forget-me-not. It helps you remember the best of times.
Oh,
Oh!
no, one more.
No.
But don't worry, I'll put it on my tab. There's no reason to fret over this. Mix him up another.
All right, Mika, you can drink the one more, but please drink the elixir before we see my auntie.
Yes.
Okay, I can live with this.
Wait, which one's the elixir and which one is the other drink?
Oh, the
Obsidian's-
elixir's the black well.
Are you sure it's not the other one?
So it's at this time they go ahead and mix you up another one, Mika. And they just set it down in front of you.
Yep, I drank it.
Jesus.
Can I get another wisdom saving throw from you?
Death.
Oh god.
Give
That's
Mika
less.
happy thoughts. Damn
Okay.
it.
Oh, that's actually much worse. Can you do me a favor and roll a We're gonna look at this chart over
Oh
here.
no!
What do I need to roll?
Roll a d8 for me.
D8, dang, okay.
Oh, no.
Oh!
Oh ho ho.
Well, let's see. How many people are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll count yourself. You're 6. Can you roll a d6 for me? One, two. Okay, cool. You have no clue who Omen is.
No!
Anything about them, who they are, your connection to them. This will last for about an hour.
Mika just stares between Astria, who he doesn't remember sitting next to you, and then Omen, who is a blur, a blue blur, Sonic the Hedgehog. Have we met?
Yes!
Are you sure?
Yes!
Huh.
Omen is wounded.
Omen's deeply wounded.
This is how you traumatize Omen.
So one of the receptionists does come out. They lean over towards Miles, and they whisper something into his ear, or he gives them a nod, and he goes, "Barkeep, can I have one of those Devil's elixirs? I actually need to sober up fairly quickly." And he goes, "Of course." Slides him down. One of the black well that you haven't drinking, Mika, they slide it down towards Miles.
Oh. What was that?
It was the drink you were drinking.
Miles uncorks it and throws it back, and you all see this visceral reaction of, "Ugh, this is the most disgusting thing I've ever had."
Oh no.
I think that man has just been poisoned.
No, he's alright.
Like he takes a deep breath as you watch as he stands up, and Miles stands up to his full size. He's a towering man, and he goes, "Oh, right. It was pleasant meeting all of you, Miss Hummingbird Zaley. It was a blast. Thank you so much. Your friends, purely gems. I have a place to be. Hopefully, I will see you all again later."
Thank
It
you
was
for the
an
drink,
absolute
very large
pleasure.
man.
And with that, Miles makes his way. Away.
What a nice guy.
Mika's staring at the wall again.
Are you
And it's-
feeling better?
What? Yes.
I don't think so.
Who are
Are you
you?
feeling better? What?
Who are both of you?
Never mind.
Who are both?
No,
What?
never mind.
They've gotten even worse.
Who are you?
You'll Broussard, fuck it. Fuck you.
I was
Just
just
smelling
checking.
the flowers. You've been tricked.
I like flowers.
That's Peony. I am Omen.
Yes. Omen of
Yes. What?
what? Misfortune?
No.
Good luck?
No.
Blue?
I am blue, yes.
Yes, you're Omen of Blue. Yes.
I'm not
That's-
of anything. I'm Omen.
Pleasure to meet you.
Wait,
Can I
It's
have
a-
that poison now?
yes, you can have the poison.
They reach back. The barkeep reaches back and has another Dezzles ordered for you, and they come out and they set it down in front of you.
I just-
and
Rip
Mhm.
it back.
you throw it back.
Yeah.
This is the most putrid thing you think you've ever put inside of your mouth. But you are completely sober now.
What the fuck just happened?
Well, you
Do you
forgot
know who I am?
quite a
Of course
bit.
I know who you are.
You did it a minute ago.
What?
You also forgot who I was.
The
I was sitting right next to you.
drink you'd ordered was something else.
I wish you could make me forget a lot more than what I just forgot. Anyway, what are we doing?
We were waiting.
Oh, yes, of course.
The receptionist does come up, the same one who had given Miles their message, and they say, Miss Daly, the third room on your left-hand side, the magenta room, is completely vacant and ready for you.
Ah, thank you very much. All right, everyone, let's go to our own little private room. No more fun time with the drinks, I think.
The receptionist actually does call out and he goes, should I have any drinks taken to your room?
You know what? How about
Yes.
some normal mead?
Oh,
Normal mead. They give you this knowing wink. Normal mead.
won't.
Completely understood.
Insight.
Insight?
Mead
Yeah, sure.
for Mika.
Yeah, go ahead and give it an insight if you want.
The inside of my mouth tastes like vomit and rats.
Obsidian
Rats.
has no
How do
idea
you
what
know
they're
what a rat
talking
tastes
about,
like?
and he's
Hang
too
on.
afraid to ask.
They're bringing normal mead.
Natural 20.
They are
25.
absolutely not bringing normal mead.
Sometimes you have to eat rats to survive. Sometimes you eat tree frogs.
Can I get the?
Aren't those poisonous?
Can I get another one of these instead?
Only the colorful ones.
Thanks.
Are you sure?
Yes. I'm
Is
here,
this
aren't
one?
I?
And
Yep,
put it on
it'd be
guy's
that
tab. Bye.
I'm gonna get this moved over here.
Oh.
Hey,
Oh, I can't see this part of the map. Hang on.
Quaint.
Peony.
Hmm?
Oh.
Peony. Wake up. I'm gonna drag him.
Obsidian just seems to be doing some mental math looking at these seats, and he's gonna choose to stand for the moment.
You weren't fast enough and now you don't know where they went.
Nope.
Are you stepping into random rooms? Excuse me.
Yeah. I'm
You're
peeking
gonna see
in.
something you're not gonna like. It's gonna be like that scene from Arcane.
Oh, hey, there we go.
Be like that scene from Arcane.
Oh no.
Or is it
No.
Brother.
Astria
Oh.
just takes off everything and just plops.
Brother.
What do you mean takes off
the
everything?
makeup?
Oh,
The
okay.
makeup.
No, Esther's just getting nude. She needs to feel the breeze between her knees, baby. You know how she is.
She gonna learn about the birds and the bees and the breeze between the knees.
You don't need that
Damn.
in this place. So you get into the magenta room, and just as you expect, everything is set to a tone to match an aesthetic. One that you can see seems to match a certain pink tiefling in the room. But just with that, the receptionist does let you know that once the headmistress is done with what she's doing, she will come down here and give you a formal welcome.
Oh god, do I have to do it again? Do I? Oh, do I have to put on the you any shit again?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
My
alright.
auntie. If you're hiding anything, she probably already knows. To put it lightly.
Why
Okay.
were you hiding in the first place, if I could ask?
Story short, I know that guy, Miles. I knew him before I ran away.
Ah,
Oh,
Yeah.
like in a buddy sort of way, or
Well, we are very close to
were
each
you
other.
affianced to the beefcake?
We
Oh,
Gets to the gun show.
private.
well, we were
gunshot.
very close before, everything happened. I don't know how he thinks of me, and I don't want to find out.
Ah,
Hmm.
right. Well, in that case, we'll do our part to help out and keep you safe.
I mean, we already melded one bridge with obsidian. Shouldn't be hard to do it. Well, wait, never mind. Mika's still a little drunk. They forgot about everything.
God.
Mika just shuts up right then and there.
Zaylee pats them on the back.
It still tastes like rats in my mouth.
It'll do that.
Hopefully the meat'll be here shortly.
Hopefully.
It's actually just as you all mentioned that you get a knock at the door, in which a small keg with a nozzle attached to it is brought in, along with a tray with several cups on it.
Thank you very much.
Of course, let us know if you need anything else. And Headmistress Joe should be down here shortly.
Thank you. Now, I'm familiar with this. This isn't gonna fuck them up, is it?
You are familiar with this. They gave you a knowing wink and definitely brought you what seems to be mead. But it seems like it was mead that might be for those special guests. Every drink that you drink from this particular keg is going to count as 2 instead of 1 for the purposes of getting drunk.
I do ask that if you guys drink any of this, please take it in.
Moderation?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, too late. I'm just kidding.
Mika
Astria just
takes
lays
a-
underneath the nozzle.
We're not paying for this, right?
Oh no.
Oh, I hope so.
Obsidian will get a cup, but more so because it's the polite thing to do than because he really cares to drink.
Yeah, Mika will drink
Okay.
at least one and just have it last for as long as they're here.
Owen will also have at least one.
Cool. What's your Constitution score, Mika?
Shit. Hold on. 15
Oh, no.
plus 2.
+2. All right. So you drink that one, and you're at your limit already.
Oh boy.
Omen, how about you?
Oh wait, what do I roll? Constitution?
Just what is your Constitution score?
Plus
Plus 3.
+3.
16.
Okay.
Yes.
You're a little past your midway. You're starting to get that heat in the pit of your stomach.
Oh,
Who else is drinking?
Me.
Obsidian,
Obsidian, what's your con score?
+4.
+4. You're doing all right. You're about halfway to your limit. You pretty sure that this is about as much as you drink during your coming of age ceremony, and that was like several drinks, and this is one.
Okay, so this ain't shit for the moment.
And Astria, do you have that thing that stops you from being poisoned / drinking yourself to death yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I-
Okay, this is.
But they
horrible.
do have stillness of mind, which means they can end one effect.
Okay, fantastic. Astria, what's your constitution score?
It should be a +2.
A
Yeah,
+2?
+2.
You are at your
Yes.
limit already.
What the fuck?
Oh.
No way! No! I'm a drunken monk.
Yeah, I
There
mean,
is
you
no-
push your limits all the time, but this is some special stuff.
I hate.
It's the sauce.
I feel free to continue drinking. No one's going to stop you. I'm not
say
going to
that.
stop you, at least.
Drink the sauce.
Drink the sauce.
This was.
Now, I do ask that you don't push your limits too much, everyone, because if you want to meet with my auntie with me, how do I put this? I'll be letting you in on a little more than I have.
Whoa.
Secrets.
And this is okay? You're comfortable with us being told these things? Or learning?
Well, if I'm going to be traveling with you all and we're going to be pursuing these things together, that includes my own personal problems. And it'll be very hard to tackle those problems if you don't know everything.
Oh.
Obsidian's nodding. He's following so far.
We're just opening up everything, aren't we?
And of course, not everything.
Most
A
of
lady's
it.
got to keep some secrets.
Oh, you.
Astria's holding back.
Is she a gardener too?
My aunt?
Yeah.
She does tend to the entire building.
What?
So it's not long after you all start to settle in that a knock does come to the door as a receptionist pops it open and they go, sorry for everything, Miss Daly, but the mistress does want you all to come upstairs to her space. She says her meeting is running a little long and you all are just the perfect thing to scoot their guest along.
Alright, that's fine by me. We'll be, Zaylee stands up. Going upstairs, everybody.
Oh, boy. Well, walking.
Alright, I'm walking here.
If...
Unfortunately, the third floor.
Oy.
Oh, okay. If anybody needs support, I'm here.
I'll be fine.
Omen, don't walk across the table.
Like, emotional.
I'm
support,
walking
or-
across the table.
So
All support, really. It seems like this drink is hitting some of us a little bit already.
give me just one moment. I'm actually grabbing a couple of things.
I thought it was a rug.
Fancy rug.
We're all leaving and Zelly's just standing.
Oh, I was just waiting. Because I'm going to assume we're going to get dragged.
Yeah, I'm gonna shift you guys onto a different map.
No, we're gonna walk up all 3 flights of stairs in character.
Immersion.
Sorry,
Oh,
you're going
God.
you're gonna hit the limitations of what Roll20 can do fairly
Can
quickly.
we stop on the second floor? This is my workroom.
Yeah, sure. Give me 1 second. I'll stop.
Wall to
I'll
wall.
let you stop there. I gotta go and
I
let's
managed
see.
not to fall
Which
down the
stairwell are
stairs.
you guys heading towards? That one? Okay, cool.
This is a closer one. Which coincidentally I think is
Right.
actually
Oh, you're not
closest
that
to
drunk,
Zaylee's
though.
workroom.
Yeah. Second floor. Where is that? There it is. And yep, you're gonna come outside of here, so let's grab all of you guys. Oops, don't grab everything.
I apologize, my joke is derailing us to the way to the office.
Yeah.
Hey,
Ah!
Wah.
Wah!
Wah,
Wah!
wah,
ah,
Uh,
wah.
Yeah, Zaylee just kind of walks by
There
her
it is,
door,
everybody.
throws it open.
I can't. Oh, there it is.
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is where I work, and then she just
Okay.
keeps walking.
Yep, after you. Go
Uh.
ahead.
Up.
This is a hallway.
Yeah. She threw open a door.
What's inside that room?
Oh.
This one.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
well, now I got to know.
Oh my.
Oh.
That's a bed.
Yep, that's where she works.
There's
gotta
no
go.
garden in here.
There's a diary on the counter. That's very vulnerable. There's
wow.
a journal.
Oh!
Mika saw the cuffs and left.
Obsidian poked his
understand.
head in and immediately went red.
Zaylee just smiles at everybody as they come out.
Is it under the carpet or
I didn't take you
what's
for a
going on here?
law-abiding citizen. Or a like a
What do you do with those?
citizen's
What the hell is this
arrest.
thing?
I thought you knew about this stuff.
I don't know what Bruce starts asking about, but I know it's in the room.
He's just walking around.
Why is there a pillow over there? Okay, I'm leaving. There's no garden in here. I've been lied to. Wait.
Anyways, up more stairs. Doodly doo.
So you guys make your way down to the end of the hall, and a set of stairs leads you further upstairs to the 3rd floor, where you see. Actually, give me 1 second. Let me see.
It's dark.
if- It's dark.
Who turned off
There's
the
no
lights?
lights in here.
Hallway.
Let's see. And sure, we can do that too. Yeah. I need to zoom in for chat. Don't worry, chat. I'm trying to be as focused as I can be. There we go. Okay. So, making your way up, you hear the sounds of conversation on the other side of the door. A fairly pronounced and sharp voice gives direction to sign here and sign here. You know what the rate of their time is worth, and another voice goes, yes, I know exactly what their time is worth, and I am more than willing to pay for it. I just need someone who can understand and follow a conversation.
Do we recognize the voice?
Oh, you recognize the woman's voice. It's definitely your auntie.
Okay.
You know, you see a face on Mika, and it looks serene and like the most kindest, gentlest face you've ever seen, and it's kind of frightening.
Oh no. Is Mika drunk?
Zaylee kind of pokes Mika's shoulder.
Yes.
Are you okay?
For now.
Well, all right.
And what do you decide to do?
Step up and knock on the door.
You knock on the door and you hear the woman's voice, and she goes, up, and there is our cue. Our slated meeting today seems to come to an end. I will be sure to send word of message once I inform the other party, and, well, I hope you all have fun at your party. And the man goes, it's always a pleasure, Miles, with me.
Upon hearing the name Miles, Zaylee throws the cloak back over Astria.
Upon hearing the word Miles, Obsidian is going to, yeah.
Body block.
Yeah, at least start that.
And it's with that they come down to the door, and you watch as soon as I find my dynamic lighting, the doors are opened up, and you all are met with Miles. Their clothes have been straightened up a bit. They look a bit more attentive as they look down. It's hard for them not to put a huge grin, but you see a smile across their features. They see familiar faces, and behind them is a fairly stout man. He's got a kind of large, rotund self, a beard that is well kept and hair that's slicked back. He wears what seems to be an appropriate dress for a noble. A noble symbol of a house lays on their patelle, and they make their way through before pausing, and they stare for just a bit. And there's kind of an awkward silence.
Father.
Son.
Oh,
After you.
Thank you.
His mother's company not good enough.
If I knew your mother's whereabouts, I wouldn't be searching. Tell
Shame.
me, the company of the rest of the order not good enough?
Oh. They're fine. They're fine.
Please remember you do have an expectation to live up to.
Well, wouldn't you like to know that I had just received a promotion?
A year too late, but late better than never.
Of course.
Either way, I'll send word of your party soon. When I send a message, I do expect word back.
Of course.
Then, be safe.
You as well.
And he starts to make his way downstairs. Miles, using his significant height advantage to just kind of keep an eye out. And just he starts to go back downstairs. Hey, Astria.
Miles also senses killing intent. I'm not sure if that'll distract him from Astria.
You know what? Astria, roleplay, can I have a deception check from you? You'd gone to wipe off some makeup and pull off the cloak. The cloak's been given back to you, but let's see where you fall.
Astria may be on BRB.
Oh, my bad.
You want me to roll for her?
Sure.
Deception?
Yes.
That was a mistake.
Okay, then.
Would my killing intent distract him long enough to make him not look?
I gave it disadvantage, but he definitely has noticed.
Okay. Can't believe Sail is stinky.
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 Where's your soundboard?
Hey, Stinky.
It's okay. It's okay. Poor Astria.
Doesn't even know she's in danger.
I don't remember what this one is.
That one fits, surprisingly.
Well, this is awkward.
Welcome back, Astria. I just asked for a deception check to see.
You want to let Astria roll it
Oh my god!
instead?
Sure,
Obsidian.
I'll give them their roll.
Obsidian had been trying to like body block to the best of his abilities, but they passed to
yeah.
the side.
They are wearing a
Please
cloak.
roll.
I did
Please
throw it
roll.
over them.
Please roll.
Okay. Oh god. Were you all just waiting for me
Yes.
to pee and shake?
Yes.
Yeah, here and I were
I'm so
sounding boarding at each other.
Oh god.
Roll.
I'm rolling. Oh god.
Better than 8.
Slightly better. It's above average.
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Oh god. So,
How'd it
like
do?
I got jump scared.
So, some of you are more seasoned than others to recognize intent the moment it starts to become apparent. Mika, for sure. Omen has been in a place where wildly different intents have been surrounding them, making it hard to read different situations. Thankfully, it's only recently that Broussard started to encounter things like this, but Obsidian, who's been in the midst of fighting for their life once or twice, can see this from a mile away, and you all see it written on Miles's face. This massive, angry intent bears itself down onto Astria.
Anthem, if I may do something.
Sure.
Since I'm in kind of body blocking mode anyways, I would like to move Astria to like this spot and take her place.
So, this is actually going to end up being a contest because you go to shift Astria behind you just as Miles reacts and goes to like grab Astria using his height to his advantage as he lifts her clean off of her feet.
Whoa!
So,
Okay.
this will be a contest.
What kind of a contest?
It'll simply be a strength check.
Miles, put me down. What's you're telling?
Can
Dirty 20.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh.
Can
You're-
other people do things as well?
Sure. What is everyone else doing? Is you kind of are hoping that Miles doesn't react, but Miles does react, and in the midst you see that Obsidian is acting in between all of them. Obsidian, you is a dirty 20. Miles got a 19 on the die.
Ooh.
Bitch!
What
Um,
position is he holding Astria up in?
So
like
he-
Do I
what?
have time to cast Bane or no?
He's got like it's just a one arm kind of shift. He's got them by their cloak and by their shirt, and he's lifted them up off of the ground. Everyone here, if you're acting within this same moment, I'm gonna say that you're all going to get one action.
Yep, I'm
I
gonna
will
cast
let
Bane
Mika
on
do
him.
first. Yep.
So he needs to make a charisma saving throw. So hopefully he doesn't have that.
He's definitely failed.
Okay. Yeah. So
But I'll make these rolls for you.
yep, it's a D4 off of it.
Okay. Let me.
Just see if it helps at all.
Can I also cast Bane? Would
No,
that
it
help?
doesn't stack.
Damn.
You've brought it down to a tie.
Oh,
I would like to cast suggestion.
Alrighty, go for it.
They need to make a wisdom saving throw. I believe Bane applies to that.
yeah. So he has another D4 subtracted to any saves and checks he has to do. Anything, basically. Oof.
Yeah, he failed.
I suggest you respect this establishment by putting my comrade down and following your client downstairs.
What?
You watch as the hand that is holding Astria starts to tremble before they slowly put them back down to the ground. It takes a second before they release. You can see the still kind of menacing aura surrounds Miles. But Astria, you look Miles in the eye and you can see this look of just confusion. And he releases you. And it's kind of bundled up cloth, barely giving way to the massive, like, kind of palmed grip he had. Takes a step to the side and he starts to follow, spiral downstairs. And they both kind of get to the second floor and continue downwards. And it's as he starts to follow, the suggestion being complete, this booming voice kind of reaches up to the third floor as they call out and they say, "You had best come find me before I have to come and find you." And they both leave.
Why do all the attractive people have to be mean?
Astria just stands there and sighs angrily, scratches her head.
See, my plan was going to be tickle him, but then I was like, oh, this is a very serious situation. That was all I could think of.
Come on, inside.
We'll deal with that later. It's better that you deal with it before he deals with you. And before word gets out.
I hate this.
Yes, we all do.
Ow.
This plan looks familiar and I don't like it.
I told you they would say something like that. I warned you. I told you not to use the red plants. And you did it anyways.
Finally, a gar.
There are red plants that exist naturally.
Some plants are just red.
He's the druid. I would trust his say.
What'd I tell you?
I trust my brother.
They're technically
so
supposed
much.
to be like a darker orange, like a blood orange.
Oh my god.
Oh, blood orange.
Come on.
Yeah, they're fine. Those are the good ones. All right.
They're just trying to exist.
Or are they?
What the?
So it's at this time that you all make your way in. You see a small kind of smoking pipe in hand comes down, and you watch as this fairly tall elven woman stands up and makes their way around, and they go, "These friends of yours, Ailey?"
Indeed they are. Compatriots I've been traveling with the last few months.
You watch as she circles back from around the desk and steps over to you, and she leans forward and she gives you a kind of like a soft but warm embrace. She
Hugs back.
leans back, and you want to see reaches up and she moves a few of the flowers to expose themselves a bit more. She adjusts a few of the chains that are up there. She pulls at your outfit just a bit, kind of pulling the corset just slightly so it's in a better position. And she looks you right in the eyes and she goes, "I see a bit more of that spark of maturity."
I'm afraid my travels have forced me to embrace it a little more.
It's okay. The more you embrace it, the more trouble you become for your troubles.
That's what I'm hoping.
Well, A friend of mine, dear Zaylee, is a friend of mine. She pulls herself up and sits on the front of her desk. I am Gloria, headmistress of the cabaret, mother to all of the hummingbirds, and now a friend to you all.
It's
Zaylee,
a pleasure to meet you.
you said she's her aunt, but she just said she's her mom.
It's a little complicated.
I'm confused. I'm new to the family thing.
To put it simply, she's not my mother. She just acts motherly to the hummingbirds.
Oh, thank you.
Well, that's real.
That doesn't clear up much for me, but thanks.
Well then, I am noticing a missing face.
Zaylee goes to reach in her bosom and pulls out the paper.
I knew you kept that in your boobs.
Of
That's
course.
exactly how I imagined it.
Where else would I put it?
That's just a perfect spot, that's all.
She unfolds the paper. Vern, unfortunately, has decided to end his contract early.
They take the paper from you and they quickly unfold it and read it. And they go, right. Well, I suppose it is within his contract to terminate it whenever he will. And you watch as Gloria tosses it, kind of tosses it haphazardly. It floats up into the air before quickly catching spark and kind of evaporating into a spark of fire and then ash that kind of floats down to the floor.
So, part of my coming here is to officially terminate the contract and let you know that I plan on staying out longer.
Well, staying out longer shouldn't be an issue. Needless to say, while there are plenty of people who have requests of you, who are they to tell the bird where to fly and where to not? Needless to say, you were the perfect fit for a recent request. Walked right past you.
Oh, really? Zaylee can't help but sound very uncomfortable given what just happened.
Mika just stares forward.
What kind of job would that be?
Well, a celebration of sorts. You see, Duke Duskgazer says that he has a celebration that he's planning for a only son.
Raise his hand.
Oh,
And as brusque as the Duskgazer, as the senior Duskgazer can be, he does pay good coin. And it is honestly the type of situation that I would see you saying yes. Considering he plans on having bigger names floating around. And someone says that there's even a chance that if his declaration goes as promised, he could even have royalty there.
It does sound like an offer I would typically be unable to refuse.
Oh, if you're not willing to take it, of course, I can always get one of the other hummingbirds too. They won't have the insight to speak on the same level, but a pretty gem on his arm is simply what I think he's looking for.
Indeed he is.
When is it?
He hasn't given me a date yet.
It's
But I'm
awfully hard to
assuming-
agree to something if I don't know when it is.
Well, he said he'd send word once he knew, but he was waiting to hear back from a certain someone first.
Looks away.
Zaylee just stares over at Mika.
Silence.
A celebration for his son?
So he
That's-
says. No, he's blind if he thinks that, if he thinks what's walking around him is a simple son to carry on his bloodline and not a child who deserved a bit more than simply being carted around as a blood sack. She leans back and grabs her pipe and looks forward at you, Mika, and goes, "Life must have been hard."
Indeed. It must have been.
Well, I'll tell you what. If his son decides to go, then I will too.
We're heading there anyway.
Maybe you teach him a lesson and go with his son.
Now, wouldn't that be entertaining?
Oh,
Of course. If his son has some other way I would like to address them, I would much prefer to be in your good graces, someone whom my Zaylee sees as a companion than some old relic of the past.
It doesn't really matter to me.
I think it does.
I would assume it does.
it matters to us.
It's fine.
It should matter. What happened back there was stressful, but we shouldn't be talking as if you aren't right here.
I'm used to it.
I could go again.
It's quite alright. Just refer to me as Mika. It's fine.
Mika, then. Well, I'm happy to say that my dear little Zaylee has seemed to have made a fair bit of friends. I'll be continuing to take care of them on their journey, I should say.
Speaking of, there's quite a bit to tell you. I could do my best to summarize it.
Sure, and I'll do my best to fill in the blanks where I can.
Zaylee kind of like glances around at everybody before looking back to her aunt. As you know, I went out looking for any information I could on the cult activity. And
What?
for a while, I was finding very little. However, she extends her hand out to show the bracer. When I came in contact with this party, we happened upon this relic called a planar seal, which then led me to find out that it might be connected to the cult I'm hunting.
She leans forward, puffing on her pipe before putting it down, and goes, "Oh, I do see.
Are you familiar with the planar equinox? Is that what it's called? Let me look in my notes. I think that's what it's called.
Let's see. The planar equinox. Well, you watch as she stands up and she makes her way over to one of the desks and starts to pull open a few of the drawers, seemingly looking for something. There it is. They pull out a well-worn journal. And they go, "This came into our possession fairly recently. We came across a place that we thought was abandoned, but rather found notes of a much more recent use of it. It mentions a planar equinox in two different places, one as a group of individuals, as well as an item. One that is particular to the group and saying that it is one that allows them to see the fate of the world."
That does line up with a little bit of what I found out. I've heard it referred as both. I think that's the name of the cult.
Well, if it is, then you're dealing with a bunch of doomsayers. Some that are hoping to bring this world to a clean slate, saying that there's been too many influences from too many different outward expressions. Some more demonic, or rather, some more devilish, and some more ambivalent. Their eyes actually cross the room back over towards Omen.
Owen's like actively pulling up the collar of their shirt.
I see. Well, needless to say, with all the information that we've been finding out lately, we wish to pursue these seals in hopes that it'll enlighten us a bit more.
Well, considering that the artifact that they've been looking for has gone missing, the last couple of passages on this record how this particular cult seems to be looking for a replacement for that artifact. I think they plan on using these seals, as you've put it, as that replacement.
Oh, that won't work. Not well.
You watch as Gloria's eyes dart back over to you, a smirk kind of taking over their expression. And why wouldn't it? What do you know?
I'm trying to figure out if Omen can get this information. I was gonna say I didn't know stealing was wrong without that. That's a lie. I did a stealing. Omen cannot put this properly. That they stole the artifact.
You stole something, Omen?
Oh, I've stolen a lot of things,
But in relation to talking about a cult?
yeah.
Obsidian's kind of got that look on his face where he thinks he might already know what this is. Though he doesn't know in particular what.
Well, if you have taken from this cult, they've already decided that they are going to try and replace it, as apparently tracking you down has proven to be a futile state.
Oh, thank God.
They are, of course, not just looking for you, but anyone they think could have stolen it. And they flip to a certain page on it. They flip to a certain page on it, and they flip the book around to you, Zaylee, and you see what seems to be a fairly well-drawn portrait of not only Omen, though it's an Omen that is much, much younger than the Omen you travel with today. But then also another portrait of what seems to be a... give me 1 second, I want to make sure I describe him properly. Of a half-orcan woman. She looks fairly young as well. She has a mid-length, kind of orange hair, tusks that come up from her bottom lips, and matching orange eyes. Both of them in these pictures look fairly beat up as far as being described as malnourished or not well kempt, and they describe trying to chase after both of these individuals with some fervor. The search for Omen not going as well, but them saying that they are hot on the trail of this particular woman here.
Omen's not paying attention to this part. Omen is melting the couch like, success!
Do they look familiar in any sense?
Like, have you seen them before? Not personally, no.
I'm afraid I don't know who this other person is. Omen,
Yes.
do you recognize this person?
Omen sits up from the couch and they see the portrait and their face goes pale and the light dims from their eyes.
I'm going to take that as a yes.
Yes.
Whoever they are, they're being hunted.
They
They're going to
should
get
be
caught soon.
They should be dead.
Well, they might be if they get caught.
Oh, they will be if they get caught.
Is that a friend of yours?
Yes, you could say that.
Has there been any word about where they've been located recently?
Well, word has it they're hiding somewhere up in the caverns of the Ebonics Convergence. I've been getting word of multiple movements of armed individuals up and down the pilgrimage paths. No doubt these cult members out there scouring for them. I don't know if they've made it to any city, but at the very least they seem to be pursuing with intent.
Well, we'll just have to keep our eyes out for them when we go that way,
Yes.
Because we will be going that way.
If they're lucky enough, they might have come across and found a safe haven, at least with people like mine who travel the mountain range.
Perhaps.
Speaking of smuggling people... Zaylee glances towards Astria.
Shivers.
Auntie, you know of the task I've been given,
I do. They stand up from their seat on their desk and they start to make their way over towards Astria.
I think now more than ever, Astria dear, you are in need of my auntie's help. Considering the shouting that came from downstairs moments ago.
Astria just kind of stands there and bows down.
Oh,
Madam, anything you can do would help.
She helped me disappear. I'm sure she can help you do the same.
You watch as they reach down rather than leaving you bowing. They set a hand underneath your chin. They lift up your face to look them square in the eye. Well, I don't mind helping you disappear. I don't mind making sure that the world never gets to see you again. At least, not as you are. But let me just say, me and mine have done a bit of digging. We know the type of sin that you're trying to hide from. Let me just say, for all intents and purposes, you are nothing but a little scapegoat. Someone has used you to the best of their ability. And even with such a capable person by their side, you still manage to escape. And they lean in fairly close. And they whisper into your ear, Astria. And they say, and wouldn't you know the life that you were in charge of is still breathing? That was hard information to come by. They lean back.
Astria is frozen. She's just kind of standing there. Because ever since that day where she asked the question, she constantly remembered the gas for air at the end, and now her suspicions are confirmed. But she's still a little hesitant. How am I sure to trust you?
How are you sure to trust me? Well, that's because They look at you, Mika, and they shift their eyes to you, Astria, then Omen, then Obsidian, then Broussard. And they give a warm smile towards Zaylee. Because I am someone with ambition. I make it my job to know what people are trying to hide, what they want to accomplish, and how I can best make use of both. Someone needed you to take the fall that day. They messed up royally when you got away. Now they're doing the best they can to hide that you're still around. Because if you're still around, then that means that boy who desperately fought for his life and survived could still be around. No, I feel like I've done my part in making sure that I've thrown out enough bait and given you what you needed to at least have peace of mind. If that's enough for you, I have no problems dumbing up a few pieces of paper to allow you to walk as freely as you want. But if you've got an inkling to pursue this, to pursue that failure that mars you to this day, then by all means, you need only have the ambition to pursue it. And I will help how I can.
Astria stands there for a moment because all she's ever faced all this time was running away from her problems, and suddenly she's shoved with the fact that one of her old acquaintances has finally caught up to her, and she's suddenly faced with the truth. And she says, I can't run away any longer. I will heed to your words. I will go pursue the truth. I think all that is as of concern right now is my protection. Although I think I will be fine. And she turns to the rest of the party, and for the first time in a while she smiles a little bit. Thank you. I will do my best to find out.
And when I come across information that I think might be useful, I'll pass it along. I benefit from all of this. So, as to not make it seem like this is out of the goodness of some heart, there will come a time when I ask something of you. Won't be to kill anyone, don't you worry.
Obsidian sighs in relief hearing that much.
Of course. I would do of my best of capabilities.
And that's all I'll ask of you until the time comes. Zaylee, great job with this one.
All I did was bring her along.
This is a part of your plan.
Hmm?
Oh.
I did say I would help keep you safe.
I see.
And that I know very well how to hide from the world. I did you a favor.
Thank you, Zaylee.
Don't even think about it.
And thank you to everyone. Astria just kind of like the more like she keeps talking, the more shy she gets. And she just starts mumbling.
It's quite alright, Astria. We're in this together, after all.
It's been a long day.
I need more alcohol. I can't do this anymore.
Long and stressful day, surprisingly enough.
Well then, there's plenty of spaces here if you all are looking for a space to rest. If not, then I can find a more secluded area in which you all can finally lay your head. They glance over towards you, Mika, and they go to produce a small letter.
Mhm.
And they hand it over to you, and they say, I know that you have your allegiances to a different place, but there is a small token. Consider it an apology for the rude behavior that I showed by entertaining something that made you uncomfortable earlier.
It's fine. I think we'll just slowly take the letter and we'll just put it in the breast pocket for now.
Right then. I do think for another piece of advice I can give you is try dropping past the order station in town. I believe someone has a word to give to you.
Oh dear.
It's fine.
Until then, you all feel free to use these facilities as you will. Zaylee understands boundaries, and I'm sure that she'll direct you as need be. Of course, I am generous, Zaylee, so just do as you will.
Oh, thank you very much.
They get down off of the desk and they start to make their way back around. You watch as a wave of kind of seriousness strikes them as they start to get back to work. And they, as they sit down, they look over all of you and they say, well, I know that I'm no formal official, but I welcome you all to Kissfire. I do hope you enjoy your stay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you for the hospitality.
Much appreciated.
Could you all give me just one moment?
Yeah,
aside.
of course.
I do hope it's not out of line of me to ask. But I've been out of the city for so long. How is my father doing?
I know it's rough to hear, but the man isn't as lively. I think his health is just fine. Your mother is doing fine too. I wish she would let go of the need to wear such clothings that would cover up any scars, but I understand the trauma that comes along with it. Your parents are okay.
Still breathing and not in jail is fine by me. She's forcing this exaggerated cheer before sighing. That's good.
They miss you, Zaylee.
There's not much I can do about that, now is there?
What we
Made it
can
very
do,
clear I'm not welcome.
I think they made it very clear that they were doing what they thought was best. And sometimes that's all parents can do.
Well, it's all the same until I can change things, now, isn't it?
That is true enough. Just when the time comes that you can speak openly to them, try not to hold it against them too much.
I think my anger has found its home elsewhere.
Well, then let's hopefully make sure that it ends up with who it should be with. And make sure you hold them accountable for everything.
That won't be a problem at all. And Zaylee takes her umbrella and she puts it on the desk and just pops open the sheath a little bit. This came to me in a dream.
They don't touch it. They do lean in close to actually examine the blade. And they go, well, it's about time your dream started giving you something other than bodies.
I wish I could say it was a happy thing. Though one of my compatriots, Omen, has found herself at the end of this blade already.
She seems to be walking around fairly fine, considering how the others ended up.
Thankfully, I woke up.
Well then, I would start to examine that connection between why they ended up being the one who lived, and rather, why this ended up being the one time you could control who lived. Speaking of your dreams, you had a visitor earlier.
Oh,
Yes,
beyond the gentleman just trying to hire me.
absolutely. A fan favorite of yours came knocking.
A favorite?
Do you happen to remember a man named Halder?
Alder. Was he the sea captain? I'm going to take that as a no. The bookkeeper?
I guess Halder Sr. was a bookkeeper of sorts.
Am I putting this together?
Yes.
Okay. Oh! Oh! Oh. And what exactly was he looking for?
Just looking to enjoy your company. You might understand why that would be an issue.
With me being out? Not home?
No. Once I told him that you weren't in, and I had no clue when you would be in, he looked fairly saddened by it, but said that he'd work elsewhere. I asked him where, and he said he would be meeting an acquaintance at the order station.
Oh, goody! Oh,
I'm letting you know
well.
this beforehand because he's someone who's enjoyed your services before, but the things that he's seeking out, what he's looking for, Zaylee, it puts a little too close to home.
Alright, understood. I'll be sure to on alert, then, for the rest of the day.
Of course. Just be careful.
But of course. I am never anything but. Thank you.
Anything. Anything for you.
Well, thank you for waiting. Is Broussard okay?
He just decided to lay down after I waved at him.
Was taking a nap.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to take too long.
It's pretty fast.
Be on our way. We have a lot of things to do.
We do.
Do you think they would be down there?
If they
I
are,
don't think he'll
then-
be waiting.
He did say to come find him, so.
Yeah, I think it would be best to, well, you know what, when faced with my issue, I wouldn't want to.
Should we take a space to talk about these things?
Oh,
Because a lot just went down within a very short period of time.
Can I get a swig of some alcohol?
Let's talk about this.
in a
Yes.
private room?
Yeah.
Yes.
The
Yeah,
Magister room
sorry.
should still be there.
Okay.
I think I deserve to tell everyone.
And we'll take the time to do that.
Well, rest assured, all the rooms here have utmost privacy.
I think
Yeah,
this
I
is
sure hope it does.
And it's as you all make your way downstairs, the cabaret, known as the Garden, exudes a floral scent that hypnotizes. It expands itself on colors that mesmerize. And for you all, it is hopefully a place where you uncover lies. But that is something we will have to figure out next session.
Your father is in the city?
He came to find me.
Your papa.
Mika has problems.
Yay!
Mika's not
Mika's not normal.
I'm normal.
Everyone point and laugh.
Not normal.
Not normal.
These are
One
pretty
of
normal
us.
issues.
One
gonna
of
die.
us.
I'm also gonna die.
Hey, Mika. Your dad's kind of a jerk, so if you wanted to get adopted too, that's cool.
No, it's fine.
Also-
you wanna be my sibling?
Ayo, Mika, respectfully, your tits are very nice for the only son in this household.
True.
Yeah, as you
I'm
can
scared.
probably tell, there are contentions around everything.
Do any of us not have someone that's gonna strangle them upon meeting them again?
I make no promises.
I
Well,
take
we already
I'm
offense
knew
to
gonna be
that.
doing
the
the
strangling.
strangling. Yeah.
Holds my throat.
Holds my throat.
Hold obsidian.
You're talking about you guys will all be fine.
We gonna need some extra hands to hold Obsidian's throat. I'm just saying, he thick.
That's right. I got big hands. It's fine.
Big strong hands.
Big strong hands.
All right, let's go see who we are going to raid.
Raid. Shadow Legends.
Our Muppets
Oh,
friends
no.
are playing.
That was the
Hey.
first thing I was
Let's
gonna say.
go.
Make sure you hit up that posture check before you go.
Oh yes, thank you, Mr. Buddha. You have saved my spine.
You got anything else in there that you missed?
No, nothing. I don't
Nope.
think.
Good.
Let's go ahead and clear that. Let's go ahead and get our raid message up in there. Something super simple. You can use your channel points to buy this. We are probably going to see you guys in 2 weeks. Get some more answers, hopefully. Stop making questions for ourselves.
What is 2 weeks?
I think 2 weeks puts us into November, right?
Yes.
Yep, the second. Oh no. Okay.
All right.
No.
Oh, we will
Oh,
hopefully
no.
see you all then. But otherwise, I do hope you all have a good rest of your night.
Yeah.
Bye bye now.
Goodbye. Y'all come back now, you hear? Goodbye. Bye-bye.